Whatever. Just start, because I see Scott Balcony. Scott Balcony that's the washing machine. Scott Balcony is what I call my washing machine. Scott Balcony is in the house. I'm loving this little bit of feathering. But it doesn't happen on this side. It's weird. So I'm going to get my hair cut. This bit's staying. My mullet is staying, and I love it, and I don't care what anybody says. I look like a Greek fisherman. Hey, beautiful lady, you want to go and catch a trout with me? Calimera. You want to catch a trout with me, Tommy? Oh. So many voices in so many goes. I'm going to be holding onto our microphone all night, so I elevate. But let's look at the finger size.
It's getting a bit more normal.
It's getting normal. Do you want to see the wound?
No one wants to see that. Ja, 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 ja.
So that's where they dug open the bite.
Okay.
Oh, you can see my brains.
Yeah.
Mummy, you can see my brains, my hand brains. Kimber Collab is in the house. Corrupt one. Oh, I tried to download on my Switch, but I couldn't be bothered to get my new credit card.
Yeah.
Debit card. I don't have a credit card. A game on Switch, and if you've got a Switch and you know me, I suggest you get it, and then we play it against each other. It's called something like stacking things on top of each other. Stacking on top. That, yeah. Stacks on stacks on stacks. Or some stacks on...
Pile it up, it's called.
But it repeats it. Stacks. You have a quick look at this.
No, don't. No, don't. Come on, this isn't Pimple Popper. Come on.
Press the focus button.
No.
Oh, well.
I'm not aiding and abetting this. I know it's Easter and all, but we don't want to see these wounds.
The resurrection.
Please stop this. Stop the mayhem. Why, yes.
I was awake when they did that. They did that 4 times. Look how deep. Look at the depth. You can see the bone.
Okay, that'll do.
I don't like the hashtag free the gash, Pete. So that's for the ladies. That's for some of the ladies.
Speaking on behalf of the ladies, no.
I went to see my mother today at the care home. Took a COVID test. I passed the COVID test.
Yes.
Don't have the COVID. But they took my temperature. My temperature was... It's the washing machine. My temperature was too high, 38 and 37.7. And I said, look, I know what you're going to say, so I'm going to say now, you better let me in. I said, I know what you're going to say, so I'm going to make it easy for you. I'm cool that you can't let me in. It's upsetting to me, but it's totally the right thing to do. So don't worry about it.
Did they show her you at the window and then we were sadly
away?
Well,
what they did, I got to see her briefly. There's like a sort of big vestibule, and they had her at one end and me at the other end. But she's in a wheelchair, and it's those doors where it's like sensors, and so the doors kept closing and then smashing on her feet and then opening again.
Stop it.
As if her life wasn't bad enough. So it's just her feet sticking through, and the sensors, it actually had to hit her feet before it would open. And I was after about 3 minutes. I went, Mum, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let you go. This is not good. So I was really disappointed because I really...
You didn't tell me about that.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah. So I really wanted a hug from my mum today, and the boys had made I asked the boys, I said, look, I'm going to go and see Nanny Linda. Could you do like a little video just to say, And I thought it would be rubbish. And my boys I showed it to you. Wasn't it beautiful?
Yeah.
It was not, sometimes you ask kids, oh, can you do a thank you card? Do a get well soon card. Oh, there you go. There you go. You spelt mummy wrong. Oh, whatever. They did a really lovely video where they each spoke and they thanked her for the wishing.
They sounded really grateful.
It was lovely.
Easter egg.
So one day with my kids, when I'm dead and my kids watch this video, thanks for the movie you made for Nana Linda. I got to show it to her from a distance, and she loved it. So that was great. Boom, da boom, da boom, boom. I don't use Zoom anymore. Why?
Zoom is full of spies.
It really is. It
It's a
really,
fair point, isn't it?
it really is.
Who's it? Who is it? What's going on?
I don't know. Catherine, please explain. Talk us
We
through
should
it.
have listened. We should have listened. We were warned that Zoom was full of spies, but we persisted. And yet, what happens? We find it to be true.
My hand is okay. I'm going to the hospital tomorrow, and I'm really hoping they say, we don't need to see you again so you can go away on your lovely, lovely hollybobs on Monday. That's what I'm hoping. Been a good boy, been taking lots of drugs. Taking lots of penicillin, what do they call it? Antibiotics. Antibiotics. Twitch's hottest married couple is here to argue with foul-mouthed children. Hey, post a link. I'd love to see that.
Yeah.
Where's that, brother? Where's Twitch's hottest married couple? I'd love to see that. Where is that? Where is that? Because it's not us because we're not married, you melt.
Awkward.
We're not arguing with children.
Arguing with you.
Knobber. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Skype is open. It's going to be a short show tonight. I'll tell you why. I'm so freaking tired. I did too much today. I did an AA meeting online. Then I recorded some stuff for BBC Radio 4 Extras, the comedy club.
I've heard of the BBC Radio 4.
It's a nice
Extra.
gig. Takes a couple of hours. The producer, Kerry's really, really nice. And you basically just have to do a week's worth of, coming up tonight we've got, and they write it for you,
Yeah.
right? But what I do is I use that as a starting point, and I think if I've read 3 links, I'm not earning my money. They're there for if I'm not like improvising and doing stuff around those links, I'm not earning the money. So I was doing that, but it was a bit difficult, and I was a little bit tired, and I wasn't feeling great. But then I started doing a link. Shut up, big boy. Okay. Thank you. So then you heard that, right? Come on, big boys. I got Big Boy to do that at the BBC. But so then I'm doing a link, right, and it goes like this. I wonder if I've got the.
Big boy, okay.
Won't do it for you. Don't like you.
He normally does it for me every time.
Anyway, there we
There
go.
it is.
So one of the links was coming up next on BBC Radio 4 Extras Comedy Club. It's Barry from Watford starring in his. And I went, whoa. Let's stop this for a second. Where's my phone? Barry, I'm going to be recording a link for you. Would you like to? Yes, I'd love to. So then it's me and Barry doing a.
So much better.
Yeah, it's so much better.
I mean, it's got Barry in it, which is a shame, isn't it?
Usual stuff that we normally do. What we're going to do is there we go. We're good. All right, let's go for it. Line 1, you're on the wireless. Line 1, you're on the wireless. Where did that come from?
Come on now.
Hello, caller. Yep, go on. Yeah, goodbye. I know you couldn't hear it.
There's a good reason for that.
Trust us, all right? We are professionals. Trust. Yes, silence, brother. There's going to be silence. I was going to threaten to get it, but that's TOS. Take that back. No, there's no silence. No silence.
Okay.
Here comes that same call again.
Yeah.
Hello? You got to be quicker, kid. Too slow. And that was 2 of those, so that's a block. No prisoners. No prisoners are being taken this time, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls, we're not taking any prisoners.
Here's the deal. What we've learned for the past couple of days.
Preach, sister.
We're not taking any more.
This is my best friend, by the way, and I flipping love her, and I think I might still be a little bit high on that codeine.
Okay. Well, I was getting excited about you loving me, but now I realise it was just the drugs talking. I'll tell you in a minute. Hi, who's that? Ah, Sidra, welcome.
Just a very quick one. Yesterday, I bought myself a new Echo Dot.
Dot.
And?
I was trying things out, and I asked you to tell me a sexy story. And it came up with Word Wars with Iain Lee.
Okay, yeah, it's very sexy. It's a show that I did for Audible many years ago. I wouldn't pay for it. I get it for free. I wouldn't pay for
Funny
it.
story, it was called War of the Words until someone intervened for copyright reasons.
Oh, yeah, they did, didn't they?
Yeah.
Well remembered.
Didn't know that.
I'd
just
forgotten
thought it was a funny story that came up that it was sexy.
What's wrong with me
Well,
being? What are you
yeah.
saying? I'm not sexy, kid. Look at me. I'm like a Greek sailor.
Oh, and with that sexy bandage on your hand. What more can you say?
Thanks for reminding me to elevate.
Yes.
Mods, on your toes tonight, because we're going to get some. Right?
Although, not for long.
Okay, Brozo, you just got a band?
Because there are plans. There are plans.
So, mods, on your toes.
Yeah.
May God bless each and every single one of you. You are going to earn your money tonight. And speaking of money, thank you so much to all of our fab sponsors. 34sp.com. May the gods bless you. If you need any web hosting, any domain names, anything like that, go there. Catherine and I are going to start, and we're not 100% sure yet whether we do it through like a recognised college or we do it on our own, but I think we're going to do it on our own. We're going to start an online course for radio, podcasting and Twitch. 40 years experience between us, too many awards to count. I think it's about 7 or 8.
So many.
So actually I could count up to that. And
that's not even involving our swimming badges.
Exactly. And so we're going to do this thing, and we're going to do it on. We're going to use 34sp. If we go our own route, we're going to build a website on 34sp.com, and it's going to be flipping awesome. So we're going to use it. So
you use it.
Why
Why not?
Why don't you?
It's WordPress, and if you struggle with sorting it out, because you will sort it out yourself.
Yeah.
You give them a ring. They've got brilliant customer service to help you out.
Let us go to another. By the way, if you want to advertise on here, you want to. It's cheap. I've got to change a button. You talk about these while I change a little button.
Okay, you're all modern people.
Love.
You know what a VPN is, don't you?
No.
It's a virtual private network. It means that you can access websites and shield your.
I thought you were going to
address.
swear then.
No, just shh.
There
are lots of show words that aren't shit.
Come on, man. She swore first. If you notice, I'm not swearing no more. I stopped swearing.
When?
Today.
Okay. Good luck with that. It shields your. There he goes. It shields your IP address. It means that you are protected against people trying to
killers and murderers.
Grab your data and all that stuff.
Don't grab my data.
But also, it means you can use someone else's country's Netflix. So when you've completed your country's Netflix, you can move on to other people's. When you've completed your cute accents.
I'm going to change this.
So anyway, it's good. Surfshark is brilliant. They're doing a really good deal. Have a look. Click on the link.
Oh, you get 83% off and 3 months free or something like that.
Yeah.
If you scroll down, I'm going to add. I need to add a new image. Look at this. There it is. There's all your bits and pieces. Dishy dashy do. Submit is done. Hang on. The wheel is spinning. Wheel of Fortune. There we go. Spun around like a
thing. Yeah.
GLO.co.uk. We got some new graphics got sent to us today, but I took them too much. I nearly passed away. I nearly died. So when you see that the graphics are the old one, please don't sue us.
For he is a man of law.
And finally, abbeycare.co.uk. Addiction recovery specialists. They will help you identify the problem and give you a load of encouragement and routes you can take that will help you solve the problem of addiction, alcoholism, all those things. abbeycare.co.uk. If you want to sponsor the show, it's a few £100 a week. You book them 4 weeks, you get a discount, right? And we've got 34sp.com. This is the third time I think they've been with us. Abbeycare have been with us for a few months. GE Law came back. Mm-hmm. We got Viz again coming back in a couple of weeks because it was so successful. So I can tell you we had over 100 subscriptions to Viz in the week that they were advertising with us. Use that, right? And just very quickly, boring bit, we get between about 500 and 4,500 live views. I noticed that the show we did last week, one of the shows we did last week, has had 105,000 views.
You see what we mean,
and those adverts are in there and they get mentioned in the pods and all of that. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. Give us a call. I'm feeling like I'm going to be very, very tired in a couple of hours.
So Monday was an interesting one for us, and it has led us to a number of findings, right? Mostly that we are ready.
Ready for it. Also, I have to be careful because there is a chance that one of my children may be in the chat. So I phrase this in a way that is delicate after we've taken this call. Hello, caller. How can we help you?
Racists, the attention that they crave.
We don't give trolls and racists any attention.
But you have.
No, we haven't.
You don't.
What attention have we given them?
Give us the name of the troll you're referring to.
Okay, for example, you said it was FENs or something.
Okay, so you don't know what they said. You don't know what their name was. You don't know who they were.
So how is that giving them attention?
Working?
We let them do what to the stream?
You went off on a tangent.
We let them. You said a specific word. I want to know what that word was. Thank you. We let them.
The stream. All right.
We let them
derail the stream.
We don't. That is the stream. The stream is whatever happens, and we do it. Here's the thing. I think you're a troll, and I'm giving you the airtime. Imagine. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Listen, you go and get your own stream, and you allow on who you want. We'll do it our way. But thanks.
As well with
the pulse. We've missed the pulse. What's the pulse?
You've missed what racism actually is in this country.
Oh, Here we go! White supremacist, he thinks the white people will be bred out of England. He's a white supremacist, We've got a white supremacist, his phone number ends 850.
And
they can't
hear
you, they can't hear you. You think indigenous white people will be bred out of England. I hope that's the case because your face is an embarrassment to everybody. If you represent white people, you do not represent me. You're not English, go away. You're not welcome in my country. They can't hear what you're saying, mate, and I'm not interested. Goodbye.
By the way, ringing up and saying they don't know who the person was, they don't know when it was, but they're sad that it got derailed. They know nothing about it. No.
So here's the thing, mods. Okay, this means that the advanced party of thick racists is out and about. So the chat's going to get juicy. As soon as we see one drop of juice, we're going sub-only chat, all right? Because I'm not having it. And we may or may not take phone calls anymore. It's fine. Here's the thing. We've got... this is why we're going to teach a course. We've got 40 years between us of doing this. It ain't happening, buddy. Elmsy plays. Now. Yes. Can you find...
Can I find what now?
What's MZ Plays? What is Alexa, what is MZ Plays? Did you see the video?
No, which? No, I didn't know.
Let's have a little look here. I want to see this. This is great. This is why we align ourselves with some of the greatest human beings on the planet. There we go. This is flipping fabulous. Let me just make this big. Oh, big. This is great. Thank you, MZ. I love this so much. This was just a joy. Not very with it today, so excuse me. So we're going to make this bigger. Look at this. Gatford says, I don't mean to be that guy, but it can't be 40 years if some of them were together. Yes, of course it can. That's why you say it took 100 man-hours to make something.
When you and your mum are together, are you having the same experience together? Do you split it in half?
Sitley says, have you ever taken on scammers a la Kit Boger and friends? Yeah, quite a few years before him. But, you know, that's cool, man. That's cool.
Hi guys, my name's MC, and I just want to thank you both so much for everything you've done for me.
That's supposed to be us.
I just think you guys are such wonderful people. Shut up, you fool! Excuse me, Ian. Hi, Ian. Don't talk to her like that. Yeah, Ian, that's not very
It's a
kind.
Wonder Woman sock. I'm in.
You can't bully me all the time. I bully you because I love you.
That's not true.
Well,
I bully
Ian,
you 'cause
I love
you're a
you
dick.
too. You don't always have to bully me, Ian. I'm not bullying you. I'm just saying the facts. You're saying the facts. That was very. Listen, I get it, Ian. Ian, I know why you're here, Catherine. I know why you're here. I know why I'm here too. You're here because you want to see breasts. Exactly.
Whoa. The
Okay,
sock should be
Kath, I'm
facing
about
the
to take
audience,
them
is
off.
what I'd say.
All right, hurry up. Get your breasts out, bitch.
Whoa.
Listen, Ian, don't take that
Whoa. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Use that terminology.
No, not in the public forum. No, sorry, we're not having that. That's disgusting. No, I'm sorry.
Rude,
I
but
thought
I
that was
kind of
fine. I
love
didn't
how
realise it was
aggressive you
horrible.
are.
Horrible human being. Now, my sister
Did she
says.
get him out, though?
I didn't watch that far. Does that mean the Beatles didn't do 10,000 hours in Hamburg because they were together? Well, hang on. If we're using our argument, the Beatles did 40,000 hours in Hamburg. So maybe Gatford's onto something, which is unlikely.
You said a combined 40 years experience. That's fine to say.
That's fine to say.
Yeah.
That's fine to say.
Yeah.
It's absolutely fine to say.
We
And I
can
will say it.
Okay, so
Withheld number? No. Not in the month of April.
no. Here's the deal. We'll have a chat with you and all that. But if you breach the rule, you will be advised of such a breach. Then the rule is quite simple.
Oh, withheld calls. No. You can't call them about anything. Let's avoid race. Okay, let's avoid it. We solved that the other day. It's meant to be a fun show. It's meant to be a fun goddamn show. This thing. Okay, fine. So thanks very much. 0203 286 637. It's going to be a short one tonight because I'm so tired. My hand is okay. I'm going to the hospital tomorrow. The swelling is down significantly. You see, so that is good, and I'm hoping they say you never have to come back again, and you can go on holiday. We'd like you.
We put in that prescription.
Sorry, Kimberly, what did you ask?
What's the dumb way, sir?
It's the one that brings you the wrong food. It's taken me 10 years to come up with that joke. Of course, I'm going to do it. So today, did the stuff for 4 Extra, then went and saw my mum, but I wasn't allowed in because my temperature was too high because of this, even though I passed the COVID test, and I thanked them for not letting me in because it was protecting my mum. And I was really upset. I had a little cry in Costa. A woman in Costa said, "How's your day going?" I went, I'm actually having a really terrible day, so I'd like some millionaire shortbread and a large. So I'd say, please, I'm fine. Did that. But it was, and then I came back and I'm going to watch the recent Planet of the Apes trilogy, Planet of the Eights. It's where eight, the number 8 becomes intelligent, and it's like Planet of the Apes but with the number 8.
Someone else in chat wins the £5 book token for the obvious joke of the night.
Well done, masturbatory joke. You're welcome, someone else in chat. You twat. 0203 286 637 is the telephone number. By the way, a lot of people have been going around saying that this was caused by one of my cats. It was not. That is libel, and I will sue you. And my cats will sue you.
You don't even know those cats.
It wasn't those cats. Those cats wouldn't do it.
I like the mushy peas.
So do I. What about you, young man?
I like the water, please.
Yep.
I like the water, please.
You like the matzo peas? Okie dokie, doggy daddy. This is gonna be. We're gonna turn down the phone line. Get on with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, slow.
2, 1.
Too slow. Mike, none of my cats got that cat pregnant, by the way. Last time we take this number, you got 3 seconds to say something. 1, 2, 3. Too slow and blocked. We're not having any of it. Here's what I was going to say. So you want to know what happened to my hand? Let's
have a look at one of the leading newspapers.
It's
the very latest details.
Yeah, it got in the papers. My hand got in the papers. My hand got in the papers. I thought I had it up. I don't have it up. Daily Mail, Iain Lee hand. Got in the papers, mate.
Oh, great.
Here we go. I love this. I love this. Print any old crap. Right. This is how famous I am. Ian, you should be in bed. Great to see you both back. We'll see who that was in a second. I'm not losing it, so that's something. Iain Lee reveals he had to go to hospital over mysterious hand injury. All they had to do was go to the tweets the day before, or, I don't know, Catherine, ask me, and I would have answered it.
Mysterious. But Connie Rusk couldn't be asked.
52 comments. I can't wait to read the comments on the Mail online.
I'm sure they're all concerned about your health.
About my hand. Jam Wedge asking for a caller. Was it a foreign cat?
I know, probably.
Okay, Iain Lee. Oh, could you do this, please, Catherine? We've got some breaking news, guys.
Iain Lee has revealed he had to go to hospital over a mysterious hand injury. The Twitch radio host, confusing title, 47, took to Twitter on Tuesday where he told his followers doctors were going to have to cut his hand open again and feared, I may have to stay in for a few days. Luckily for Iain, he was back home a few hours later and showing his arm wrapped up in bandages says, hello everyone, this is a message from me and Big Boy. I'm all right, they sent me back home. She's not confused about who Big Boy was, she's put it in lowercase, like...
I think they're saying this is
a name.
A masturbatory injury.
I have to go back into hospital on Thursday and they gave me codeine and I've got to rest. Thank you for your kind words. There probably won't be a show for a day or two. Peace out. A couple of hours earlier, Lee showed a photo of his swollen hand during his hospital visit and later uploaded the video of his arm in a sling. He wrote, little update, in hospital. They're disappointed that the hand is still swelling, so they're putting me on a drip and they're going to cut it open again. I may stay in for a few days. I asked and they said, I'm not losing the hand, so that's something.
That is something.
Thanks for your kind words. Mail Online has contacted Iain's representatives. It's just Nick for comment.
Nick did not get in touch. Okay, here we go. And look at that swollen hand.
Oh, the swelling is mysterious.
Oh, there's more.
Iain has been candid about his mental health struggles in the past.
Absolutely irrelevant.
To do with his hand.
And then it talks about me having taken drugs. Okay,
what
irrelevant.
What they do is then they copy and paste everything else they've ever written, which a lot of it is wrong.
Let's go to the comments. There's 54 comments about this
Exciting
huge,
times.
52 comments about this huge story. And for our American friends, the Mail Online.
Oh, they have it there.
The Mail.
The Mail Online.
Well, of course they have the Mail Online because it's the internet.
No, but there's a US version of it as well that peddles an equal amount of shite.
Here we go. He's a Twitch streamer now and he's really annoying. Says, living here, Brexitville. A complete virtue signalling snowflake trying to tap into other streamers' popularity. Tries to be a saint yet mocks callers like a bully. Attention seeker.
Says the man writing online.
My username is in London says, how desperate are these people when they post a photo of their cannula?
Seems to be triggered by your tubes.
Walsh types, London says, has John Gaunt said sorry to him yet? No.
Who?
Ted Crilly, Belfast. They forgot to remove that ridiculous moustache.
That's a pseudonym, Ted Crilly. That's Father Ted's name, and Father Ted would never say something, so RC.
Catherine, you can do the next few, please.
Foxglove 82, Bedfordshire, United Kingdom. Unfortunately, he started to deteriorate when he was asked to leave BBC 3CR.
This is a good one.
Rivita made a wish and fell down the well.
In a gadada. They're in a gadada.
London 59, he seems like hard work.
You don't even know the half of it. This is a good one.
Hazy Daisy Daisy.
From Wild Windy Welsh Garden. This is a good one. Okay, here we go.
Let's be fair, he's done so well to lose the weight. I loved Dennis Roussos in the 70s. Sorry about your hand, Demis. It'll be in my prayers. Aja always right. He does love a good whinge. And FGS, if you're spelt wrong, that bloody need in being hospitalised and can post pictures, you're spelt wrong, not that bloody ill, says Ninny Bubbles.
That's not 52 comments. I want the rest of my comments. That's it.
Oh.
The newest, oldest.
They haven't been moderated because obviously they would take all the unkind ones out.
Dear matey, keep it private. Keep it private. Keep it private. Keep it private. No.
They say...
Nah, keep it private. Keep it private.
They say, having read the article.
Keep it private. No. The hand stuff. No. Keep that private, please. Please, keep it private.
Everyone's going to be having hand stuff now.
Flying monkey. Oh, well, that's good news. I was really worried.
being sarcastic.
Real wild one. Lockdown has given me a mysterious hand injury. Lol, etc. RTFM. Don't know what that means. I'll get me cut. I don't know what that means.
That means I just made a hand joke, and now I realise that I sound like an idiot.
Racy 1975.
No one cares.
Someone said we posted up the call on Friday, right? From one, we had a lot of racist callers, and we edited one down to about 6-minute version that I'll put on YouTube, about a 90-second version because I think it's important to see it actually. And so someone retweeted it and then said, "Yeah, to be honest, I don't think you should give them the attention. You should just ignore them." I went, "You just retweeted it."
Yeah.
You're giving
then he
them.
started retweeting other things that I put. I'm like, please go away.
Jake writes, the type of people who post photos of their cannulas on social media are the worst. The worst.
Oh, no,
Worst.
wait. Then Michael TJ jumps in.
Oh, hang on. What does TJ say? Because
the type of people who comment about people who post photos of their cannulas on social media, they are the worst.
Babelfish says, Michael, it's a comments page if you hadn't noticed. This is the thing. The type of people who post photos of their cannulas on social media are the worst. The worst. Let's just off the top of my head. Nazis, paedophiles, murderers. No. The worst. Catherine, I'm going to give you a list of 4 jobs.
Yep.
And I want you to tell me which is the worst, okay?
Go on.
Child murderers.
Yeah, bad.
Drunk drivers.
Oh, bad.
Adolf Hitler's.
Quite bad, yeah.
Those people that post pictures of their cannulas.
Don't talk to me about those people! Make me sick.
Keep it private.
Also, how many photos of cannulas has this guy seen?
Vix makes a great point. At least Hitler never posted a picture of his cannula. That's one of the few things. Has he got any fans? He can borrow mine once I get it out of the loft. Thank you, Jack Pat.
Good one.
Fans plural, he's hoping. Cantankerous sod. A lot of people from Wales. What WTF does he look like with that facial hair?
It's like a man with facial hair.
Oh,
Looks like this.
Please don't be rude about the way I look. That's not fair.
Oh, you can see it there. That's good, isn't it? This guy's a hypochondriac, always looking to blame everyone for his problems, and excuses his awful behaviour due to his issues. Well, first of all...
It sounds like someone who's quite invested in your story.
First of all, I'm not a hypochondriac. I had quite a bad hand, and they did say that if I'd gone in a day later, I might lose it. So that bit's not true. Always looks to blame everyone else. Well, I was attacked by a cat. I mean...
Blame the cat.
Excuses his awful behaviour due to his issues. He's got issues. By the way, if you're watching, I'm really copying Flamingo's presenting style today. There's a little tip here. The kind of swelling could be a temporary autoimmune response.
We have a doctor in the house.
Magnum immuninandum on the mound. Immuninandum.
Anyway.
Best rated. The man just star of the North Yorkshire. Yo, the man just comes across as a professional victim. Bella. Star of the North, you are so right. No one cares. Keep it private. Oh, that's good news. I was really worried. He's a professional drama queen. Nobody is interested.
Says the person posting about it.
I didn't put it in the papers.
No.
I literally can't stand this man and his dramatics. Go away. You are nasty and boring.
But that was kind and nice.
I literally can't stand the man and his dramatics. Go away. Hazmat says, you're not kidding. He's desperate to give himself another victimhood medal. He has more labels than a well-travelled man's suitcase.
That's a very old-fashioned image. I don't think you get labels anymore, do you?
You're not.
But he does.
You're not. I'm also. He seems to speak like Atlantis. Who's that man?
It was his birthday the
The huddy-guddy man.
It was.
Who's the huddy-guddy man?
It was. Oh God.
Who's the huddy-guddy man? Donovan. You're not kidding. Imagine this is written by Donovan. But let's tell you what. We're going to email Donovan. We're going to get Donovan on the show. I tell you who we're not going to get on the show. Alan Bezic. He replied. I'll read it in a minute.
Oh, was it Kurt?
No, it was lovely.
Yeah.
You're not kidding. He is desperate to give himself another victimhood medal. He has more labels than a well-travelled man's suitcase. he was literally jumping for joy when he discovered that not only does he have ADHD, but is bipolar as well. I was really, really happy.
Well, here's the thing. This guy's obviously keeping up.
Tap Line says, he wasn't jumping for joy, you crude idiot. He was finally able to understand more about himself and his mental problems. I was actually jumping for joy. I phoned her up and sang a song and went, I've got ADHD and bipolar. Oh, yeah.
Did.
Anyone notice that his right hand is wrapped up in one pic, the rest are the left?
What? Gosh, you've hit conspiracy theoryville.
Yes, because this is wrapped up. This one was where the cannula was. This is great. Depending on which camera he used on his phone, as then it will flip the image.
His 8 hand is wrapped. His left one is for the drip.
Hazmat, who's commented several times, he is remembered as that man who was on the TV show back in the day.
But Hazmat knows about the recent diagnoses. It's too much for someone who doesn't care. Okay. Yeah, we've read all that.
I really enjoyed that. So
what did happen to your hand? How do we know you didn't bite it yourself, as El Boido says?
You'll never know the truth. So I emailed. My friend Sue is watching.
Hello, Sue.
Hello, Sue. I'm embarrassed because these are people outside of my professional capacity where I present a very freaking serious,
straight-laced,
mature thing, and they're going to see. I'm lowering, Sue. I'm lowering.
What? Nothing to do with me.
Normally, this is a very intellectual, highbrow show.
It's not.
Professional drama king. So I emailed our friend Alan Bezic, right?
You say our friend. You sound like one of the flipping loons on Twitter who think they know you. You don't know him. You just listen to him on the radio, Ian.
I wrote this to him when I was on codeine. And I entitled it A Very Pointless Email. Hi, Alan. Ian Lee here, former LBC and Talk Radio host and now streaming a show on the internet with my friend Catherine Boyle.
Hi.
We would love to invite you on for a chat about radio, comedy, folk music and whatever else comes out. The show goes out Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday mornings, 10 a.m. to 1:30 and Friday evenings. Ideally, we do it on Zoom. I'm aware the answer to this is probably going to be no, hence the subject heading. But I'm a little bit high on the codeine the hospital gave me today after I was bitten by an infected cat, so I thought, what the heck, let's ask him anyway.
You'll love that.
We think you're fab. Lots of love, Ian. Mm-hmm. I'll do, Ian.
You didn't.
No. Ian, thank you for the invitation. It was kind of you to ask, but I don't do interviews these days. I find 3 hours per night to be as much chatting on the radio as my overblown ego requires. Cheers and thanks again. What a great reply.
Fair enough.
So I'll craft a reply saying something like, I think I would have been disappointed if you'd have said yes. And thank you for a lovely reply. And we do genuinely think you're brilliant and listen a lot. Keep doing what you're doing. That's it.
And we're outside your house.
We're outside your house in Wales.
That's
a great reply. Here's my promise to you. We're going to get Donovan from Atlantis on the show tonight. He's coming on not tonight. We'll get him on soon. Donovan will come on.
We've had him on, haven't we?
I've had Donovan on LBC. Did we have him on Talk? I don't think we did, actually.
No, we had Gilbert O'Sullivan.
Hey, who just gave us a load of money?
Who did that?
Who did that? Let's go and have a look.
It's tricky, you see, because now we're on. Whoa.
Okay, here we go. So we got a few.
Now we're on Stream Elements, you see. We have to go to a different page to find out who did what.
Libra Forever, thank you. Alistair, I think I missed your donation earlier on. If you're in the chat, thank you. Oh, yes, we can.
Thank you.
£100. Thank you. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks very much. Appreciate it. What are you doing? Why are you miming?
I was going to have like a menu. We should have a menu, right, of what people get for certain donations. So for a £5, whatever. But for like £150, they get a song.
You don't want to put them off.
For £200, they don't get a song. That is a great P to PR. Yeah. Great P to PR. I'm holding on to the microphone because I've got to keep my hand elevated, otherwise I will die.
Hattie Midnight says, is that your chair squeaking? No, it's our ani.
Hey, there's someone called Timmy Brown who's called us. That couldn't possibly be a thick racist using a fake name. Let's give him a call and find out. Hello there. I think you're too young. What year were you born? There's a guy is telling me, I've got the volume down because we're waiting for the sucker punch. Guy's a big fan of me. What happened? You saw me in Beyond Borders, the movie, right?
You haven't seen you in that, have you?
Tell me what happens in it.
Well,
You like Borders, though, don't you? He likes Borders, nice and strong, with a big fence on.
You didn't see it, did you, buddy? So what do you want to do? Do you want to be racist or do you just want to be obnoxious? Which of those two are we going to go for tonight? But then why did you feel the need? Why did you feel the need to lie? Because I tell you why. Because you're going to do something. You're going to try and catch us out, little boy. I can feel it. What month were you born in? Okie dokie. So, go on. What do you want to do?
I saw you hang up on that one guy a little bit.
There we go. Okay, I'll hang up on you.
Do
It's
you
as simple
notice
as
why?
that. Simple
Maybe
as
you
that.
should watch and learn. Oh, I'm getting a bit of a
What can I do to make you love me? Answer the question.
Stop singing.
Okie dokie.
I really love that.
Okie dokie. That's a band, Jim, with a name like that. That's a band.
Yeah.
That's a band with a name like that. Honestly, we're not. You can't beat us. You cannot beat us. You cannot beat us. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. Oh, it's quiet. What did you say? What did you say?
Run for your life.
Okie dokie. Why is it so quiet? Why is it so quiet?
Don't.
That's better. Don't you dare.
I'm allergic to really rubbish callers.
Well, unfortunately, we're going to get a load of them tonight. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. It's going to be a short one tonight. I'm so tired. I didn't know that antibiotics take it out of you.
They'll knock you out a little bit, yes.
I was unaware of that. So I reckon for £200, you will get a song about you. We should do a menu. Oh, did anyone find that?
Is that a menu?
Did anyone find, as I asked, that television show, Darts Players' Wives? I really want to watch that. Can we time out Mrs. P2B, please? Gatford, can you call in? You're my favourite caller.
Oh.
Time her out, please.
She a gap pervert.
We're not having trolls. We're not having trolls in the chat. God's sakes. No goddamn trolls in the goddamn chat.
It's not happening tonight. What the heck?
You're a pervert.
Who said that? I'm not going on that bloke. Amy, who works at a certain theme park that we won't mention, but it's Chessington, wants me to go on the drop tower. How much to go on the drop tower? I'll do it for £10,000. How about that? £10,000, I'll go on that ride once. Someone else in chat says, what topic are they supposed to be calling in about, or is it just senseless racism? Banned. You're banned! We're too good. Mods, could you do us a favour as well? We're going to do Judge Boyle slightly differently on Friday. Please go through it. If there's any just racists, could you get rid of them? We don't need to see them. We'll have another little look as well on Friday, but the show is changing.
I've just deleted a thing, but maybe I should have read it out. For a phone-in show, I can see why people are hesitant to phone in if they are immediately berates as a racist before they even utter a word. Well, here's what you don't know. We've been working in phone-ins for such a long time that we can tell when someone is doing a mental run-up to saying something that we don't want them to say. So,
oh God, here comes another one.
You're welcome for that
Here
little bit of
comes another
insider
one.
knowledge.
It's just racist. Hello, racist hotline. How can we help you?
Hello, yeah, I just wanted to provide some senseless racism.
Here we go. Why can't we get some sensible racism for a change? It's always the senseless ones.
Sadly, racists tend to be thick. So
we want someone who's prepared with all the facts. Actually, no, we don't want any of that, do we?
Well, there aren't any. That's the problem, isn't it?
Hey, Peter.
So,
This is our good friend Peter Dillon Tronchon. How you doing, Peter Dillon Tronchon?
I'm all right. I'll be better in 36 minutes when my working week ends. I'm very much crawling to the finish line.
How real do you want to get? Do you want to get real, or you don't want to get real tonight? If you don't want to get real, just say.
I don't want to go into specifics, but we can get real otherwise.
Do you want to talk about your feelings about Twitch at the moment?
Yeah. Let's go for it.
I'm not breaking any confidence by introducing that topic, I don't think.
No, not at all. I've tweeted about it. And
Pete is our good friend What's on the Tapes. He does a great channel where he buys or gets gifted like old VHS tapes, not the ones with movies on, but the ones where people have taped stuff off the telly. Can we get a shout out in the chat? And just kind of watches them on stream. And it was found a couple of bits of me, a Sky advert. No wonder more and more people are going to Sky. Really struggled going up on that Sky. I remember that. And some 11 o'clock show stuff. And it's a great channel. And it's getting a bit of traction. There's been an application for partnership and all of that. But I know, maybe, I don't know if you know this actually, Catherine, but you've kind of got to just a bit of a place where you're not sure what you're doing, why you're doing it, if you want to do it.
Because you've been putting it on Twitter.
He bangs on about it all the time, doesn't he?
No, not banging on about it, but I saw that you said it, and
I just wondered where your thinking was.
Because you're at the crossroads now. You could get that partnership through and not want it, by the sounds of things.
Well, I mean, to be honest, the actual kind of perks of partnership, looking at them, really the main one I want is the tick next to my name.
Yep.
Like you look at the list, it's like, well, I don't really, I know some people get extra revenue. It doesn't sound like all partners do. And there's things like stream teams and things like that. I don't want to get into the politics of setting up one of those.
I want to stream team.
And you sort of look down and it's like, no, the thing I really want is the tick next to my name.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing. And as I've said, I'm very aware it probably certainly won't happen first time round. Probably
they've really changed that because when I applied, and I don't think it's because I was on the telly, I got it. In fact, I know it wasn't. I got it. Most people got it first time round. I guess they're kind of changing it.
To be fair, I mean they do look at like your social media followings and things,
right?
And obviously being on the telly, you've got a decent one.
Would you? Thanks very much indeed, Peter. Would you like any feedback from me?
Yeah, go on then.
Are you sure? Because if you don't, I won't.
No, go on then.
My suggestion is do what you can. Do what you can. It's just a suggestion to get the partnership.
Yeah, no, I mean that's what I'm doing at the moment.
Yeah, I know you are, and then you got it, and then you can take a breather because they don't take partnership off for you, do they?
They don't. No, I mean
right.
This is that's pretty much the plan.
Yeah, good. So I would suggest grind.
I think. Go on. I think regardless of whether I get this application, once they give me a decision either way, I'm kind of taking it. I'm certainly turning off things like viewer count.
You are a pervert.
It's true.
That's a good idea. My suggestion is grind, get it, and then you got it, and then that's fine. Then you get a tick. But also, and we've talked about Catherine and I have talked about this on and off stream. Mental health, right, and the soul and the spirit, and life is more important than this little box that we're in, and the little box. It's more important, and if you are finding it unpleasant or stressful or upsetting or whatever, I don't know which of those words, if any, apply. But if you are, then you take a step back, and everyone who loves you will understand it. And also, I don't think you'll lose many, if any, followers.
I don't think it works like that.
It doesn't work like that.
I think it all ties into the same kind of general frustration, I think. This sort of feeling of I could / should / want to be doing more.
Yeah.
Sort of, with Twitch, with my life generally. And the equal frustration of not knowing what that is or feeling capable of getting it. And it's kind of that with Twitch, and again, because I sort of, I know I have created things, sort of properly crafted, sort of written thing and performed things in the past and all this stuff, and I kind of feel like, compared to that, I feel like the Twitch channel is quite basic.
Oh, but you're not doing stretches by a pool showing people your G-string. These people, it's not a meritocracy, this.
No.
It's not. If it's no good for your soul, that's the most important thing.
Well, I think, as I said on Twitter the other day, I think that I sort of waver on bad days, sort of mentally. On bad days, I'm just the person who presses play on the video.
Yeah.
And it could be anyone. And on good days, I'm at least doing what sort of half decent gaming streamers do, just with a different visual focus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've told you what I think about your stream and about what you're doing, so I'm not going to say it again. Someone in the chat says, Pete, you got this, don't give up. Well, actually, giving up can be good. Giving up can be good. Stopping stuff and going, this is making me unhappy. And I'm not speaking for you, Pete, at all. But if you're doing something that's making you unhappy and you're doing it for other people, then it's okay to give it up. It's okay. It's good to give it up.
I have too many tapes to give up in the immediate.
Does it have to be all or nothing? Could you not just stop until you feel like you want to do it again?
No, I mean, to be honest, I don't think stopping is on the immediate agenda. I just think I need to, and I've had a few ideas kind of starting to percolate in terms of things I could do that are a bit different from what I'm doing now, but not so drastic.
What's on the DVDs?
But here's the other thing, and we have this conversation quite a lot, don't we?
Yeah.
This doesn't need to be it. This might not be the thing. This might be a little foothold on the way to the thing.
Yeah.
So I think sometimes we put a lot of emphasis on whether we've, what we're shining up is polished to its perfect end of evolution, but it's not. It never is. If you're feeling blah about it, then maybe it's because you're just waiting for the next breakthrough.
Lonely God 182 says, Pete, your channel is shit. You should give it up. You're a piece of trash. Wow. That's an interesting opinion, Lonely God 182. Thank you for that. I appreciate the feedback.
I think the thing is when I see chat, people like Bite My Thumb, Captain Sexy, Anatomical Bomb, stuff like that, where there's a bit of production gone on there. I think it's that thing of looking over at the neighbours.
But
But they didn't start out like that.
But that we get that.
Yeah.
This little logo thing in the top is, I nicked the idea, I saw it in Captain Sexy, I went, oh, God, I've got to do something. In fact, I actually gave it to him, so he put the glitch effect on it, because I didn't know how to do it. but and having the graphics, the names from the Atomic Twins, the Dono Bar was suggested by loads of people. This is from MZ. But I still think people like Captain Sexy and MZ and stuff like that, I think, oh God, we should be doing more. We should be doing more. The plan is when we start doing the morning show is to have the green screen set up in another room. So we've got, but I'm constantly thinking, oh God, I should be doing more. This is us pushed to our technical limits, and this is okay. And what you're doing is okay, and what Captain Sexy does is, it's hard. What am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is, I think most people are comparing what they're doing with the guy or the girl over there.
Yeah.
I think it's a really common thing.
Tell you what they're not doing, and this is in real life as well, outside this. Everyone always looks up, oh, that person's doing that. That's something I didn't think of. Stupid, I should be doing that. No one ever looks down and goes, oh, that's where I came from. Oh, well, I'm leaps and bounds ahead of where I was 6 months ago. Or that guy only wishes he could do what I was doing now. You never look backwards. You always look forwards and think that you're not going to catch that person up. Well what about if you're on different tracks?
Well, I'm also aware that, certainly some of the people I named don't whilst I creatively, I think they're doing amazing things, they're certainly not getting the numbers in the same way. So as you say, it's different tracks, and I think there's something in what you said, Catherine. I think to take away in that this is building me up some kind of following.
Yeah.
So then when I do the next thing,
we look back on stuff that we've done, and it could look like we didn't succeed, or we didn't continue with certain things. It didn't come to the thing that we had imagined in our heads where we imagined it being and stuff. Like by the end of doing the live rabbit holes, I'm not betraying any confidences, but saying we weren't massively enjoying it. But
it was not.
We made a lot of friends on those tours, and a lot of those people are here now. And so it wasn't a waste of time. And also, it got us used to talking like this. I was always kind of, I was trained as a journalist, so a lot of it is about taking your personality out of it and just delivering the message, right? So it was, a lot of those live shows, what they really did for me was just made me loosen up. And
I'm listening. I'm looking for something that's relevant. Sorry.
Meeting Keith and the girl, going to see Cher, seeing Kiss, all these things. I took a little bit of inspiration from each one of those shows. They're nothing like what we do. Of course they're not. But you see a little thing that you could maybe work on with yourself, and it's worth doing. So
even on a very basic practical level with those rabbit hole shows, they got you guys not looking at one another direct, that's kind of
tell you what it also did. We had a movable feast. We had our own business. So by the time we left talk, we had something we could take away, and they couldn't they couldn't really remove a platform from us, because we would still have that thing we wouldn't let anyone else have, and we didn't involve anyone else in it. So we were a two-man band. No one else could pull the plug on us. Only we can say when that stops.
I'm trying to find it, and I can't find it. I've read a really interesting book, which is called Hello, Goodbye, Hello. And it will have one famous person. For example, it's got Charlie Chaplin meeting Groucho Marx. Then the next story is Groucho Marx meeting Freud. And then the next story is Freud. And it's great. And I'm trying to remember the Tchaikovsky. Who was it? Tchaikovsky and...
Oh, it was...
Not Dostoevsky. It was...
Tolstoy.
Get this, man. Right, this is incredible, right? So Tchaikovsky's this is true. Tchaikovsky's just done a concert. Stay there. I know where the book is, and it'll be really easy to find.
It's a really good one.
This is.
You will hear yourself in this, so we all do, right?
Okay.
But Pete, I get it. And
and thank you everyone in the chat. But again, this isn't. This is what I called up about, so I didn't call up about anything. So I don't want people thinking.
No,
but,
not at all. They won't be thinking that. Do you know what else is the benefit of us doing this show together? Is that we get to talk this stuff through, because it's a bloody lonely job.
Right, let me find this. This is great. This is a really good book. Craig Brown. I had to mention Craig Brown in that thing. Hang on. I suppose I could go to the index. It's too late to go to the index now.
I'm committed to the flick.
Going for the flick. So Michael Jackson meeting Madonna. Then you've got Madonna meeting Martha Graham. Martha Graham meeting Helen Keller. Helen Keller meeting Mark Twain. Mark Twain meeting Rudyard Kipling. Adolf Hitler nearly getting run over by John Scott Ellis.
So
right,
close.
hang on a minute. I've got to find it, because this is great. I read this, and I am now, get this, I am cured of imposter syndrome. I'm cured of it. Where the bloody hell is it? I haven't got my glasses on, so I can't really see. Tchaikovsky.
I saw it. Peter Ilyich.
Where?
There.
That's Rachmaninoff.
Tolstoy.
Right.
There you go.
Here we go. 161. Listen to this, right? This is great. I'm cured of imposter syndrome because of reading this.
Okay.
The fear of being found out. So this happened at Moscow Conservatory, December 1876. The fear of being found out afflicts even the greatest, or perhaps the greatest most of all. Tchaikovsky is upstairs at the Moscow Conservatory, where he hears that Leo Tolstoy is downstairs. Apparently, he is refusing to leave until he's made his acquaintance. But Tchaikovsky is reluctant to go down. In the past, whenever he's encountered one of his heroes, quotes, "I invariably just felt disillusioned, saddened, and worn out afterwards." He worries, too, that Tolstoy would see through him. It seemed to me this supreme student of human nature would, with one glance, be able to penetrate into all the recesses of my soul. Tchaikovsky is scared to go downstairs and meet Tolstoy because he thinks Tolstoy's going to think he's a fake. That's nuts. Then there's a bit later on. They sort of meet and they don't really get on.
Tolstoy's downstairs going, where is this guy? I really want to meet him.
Yeah. Here we go. The two men never meet again, even though they have plenty of opportunity. Tchaikovsky's brother, Modest, thinks Pyotr goes out of his way to avoid Tolstoy. Quote, he himself told me that in spite of all the pride and joy which he felt on making this acquaintance, the beloved works of Tolstoy temporarily lost their charm for him, end quote. On a couple of occasions, get this, man, this is an image, right? On a couple of occasions, Tchaikovsky is spotted ducking into a courtyard as he sees Tolstoy approaching down the street. Isn't that amazing? Imagine, Pete. Tchaikovsky goes, oh shit, it's Tolstoy. And he hides behind a barrel. Isn't that incredible?
Yeah.
It cured me. Can't remember what it ties into what we were talking about. It cured me of imposter syndrome. If Tchaikovsky gets it, right, I'm out of the imposter syndrome. I'm as good as anyone. I'm better than some. I'm not as good as others, but I'm certainly no more important than anyone else. I'm in. I'm good at what I do.
You are.
I hope that was what he called in about, was to find out if I'm good or bad, and I gave him the answer, right?
It was all about you, yeah.
Okay, goodbye, Pete. Goodbye. Time waster.
And that, careful, that's your piggy nipple.
Oh, flipping it, play some bloody adverts while I massage my boob. Please, I beg of thee, play the adverts, got massage my boobie.
Welcome.
Anyway, that book was called...
I said it twice.
Say it again, because people are asking.
Hello, goodbye, hello, but Craig Brown. He wrote a good book about the Beatles, and he wrote a book about Princess Margaret that I'd like to read. It's a good book. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. Here's someone who I think is going to be a racist, so we're going to just.
But we may be wrong.
I may be right, I may be wrong. That's not bad. Public Image Limited.
Just so you know, it's not that we expect everyone that phones us to be racist. Just most of them, given our experience of the other day.
I may be right, I may be wrong. Hey man, who's this, please?
Yeah, the Quality Dan in the chat. First time caller, actually.
You don't sound racist, but then who does?
No, I'm
don't
not.
sound
I
fake,
can
Dan.
assure you.
Congrats.
I just wanted to add my thoughts on something that Pete said in your previous call.
Okay.
About looking at Twitch and looking at neighbour streams.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not an avid Twitch viewer. I watch your show and I watch What's on the Tapes. And I just wanted to really add, we watch you not for the high-tech productions, but we watch you for the people behind the camera. And I think that's something that I really wanted to say, really. Like, it's the personality. If you don't have someone who's,
There's no one behind the camera.
But if you don't have someone that's got a friendly, a friendly face, just someone willing to chat, then there's nothing else really.
No.
Yeah.
So it's very much about the person, and that's why we subscribe, and that's why we enjoy your shows really, and that's kind of what I wanted to say. Really. Just spread a bit of love, really.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that, and I know what you mean. I know I cut him off as we were talking. That's really rude. Sorry. I know what you mean, but I do see. I do see other streamers say we should be doing more work.
I think if you're a creative person, you never feel like you're done.
I'm starting to feel like I'm done. I've taken myself off of Cameo. I think I'm still on Cameo, but I'm coming off. And Celeb VR, to do those kind of greetings, because I didn't really make. I think for the 6 months I was on Cameo, I made like $500 and probably about the same on Celeb VM. And I was thinking about it. I've taken myself off that. I was on another one for gaming. I've taken myself off. And the reason is, if you want me to do a video message, the £16 a month Patreon, which is significantly cheaper than both of those things, you get it as part. You get a load of other stuff, and you get that, right? I mean, if you really kind of cornered me, I'd do it anyway. But I'm just slowly dismantling the celebrity warehouse that I work in, just slowly, and taking those two things out, and they've been great, and I thank them very much for the hard work, and they put in a lot of promotion for me, and certainly Celeb VM said, well, anytime you want to come back, you let us know, lots of luck. But I just just want to get a little bit more control and be a little bit less accessible.
Accessible.
In ways that are slightly out of my control. I think.
Oh, tell you something. I don't often block people, but I blocked someone this week.
I may be right, I may be wrong.
Who I've been politely muting for years.
Rude.
Because every time I meet this person in real
Rude.
life, I come away feeling a little bit worse about myself.
Rude.
You know, one of those. And I put it down to their awkwardness, but actually they don't consider my feelings, and it was made quite clear by some of their behaviour recently. And so I took great delight in blocking them, and I don't know why I didn't do it before. Here's my new rule. If you start to make me feel shit in real life, I'm out.
My children might be watching, and you're using the S word.
I think you've used the S word in front of them.
I haven't actually. Never sworn in front of my kids. Never.
I'm pretty sure I've
Hello,
heard you.
please be quiet. Hello, caller.
Me.
Prove it. I need to see your documents, birth certificate or a passport or a driving license.
You asked me to call in because so I thought I'd call in.
Did I say the words Liam Bailey? Could you call in, please? I'd like to talk to you.
This is the first time I've ever done anything like this.
Okay, well, I'll ask you the question again. Did I say, Liam Bailey, call in, please? I would like to talk to you.
Yes, apparently you heard a dark rumour.
So did you hear me say those words?
Oh, no. So basically you tweeted the other day, that you were getting some bad vibes from, like, trolls and stuff. And I tweeted back that, I often get racist comments when...
Oh, my God, it's you!
Ian, do you remember this man now?
This guy's been following me for weeks. He will. Hey, Liam's a musician, right? And so this. Okay, right. I'm sorry, Liam. Right, I'm with it.
As Celine said, it's all coming back to him now.
I'm coming down from.
Coming back to him now.
He's a musician, but it turns out he ain't a singer. Now, right. So Liam, I'm sorry, brother. I'm so sorry because I'm not quite focused. So we had this show on Friday where it was a lot of racism, a lot of the N word.
Was it Monday?
How did that even happen?
We said that we thought there were too many people of colour in this country, so we did start it. we did start it. How did it happen, man?
Are you racist? Call me now.
How did it happen? I think it was Friday, and I think because it was here's the thing I found, Liam, that we've both found when we were at Talk Radio and here. If you put a phone number up, eventually racists will call it, and all it does is it takes one, and then they kind of put it on a forum, right?
Yeah.
And they go, we're gonna call these idiots, these woke lefties tonight. Let's just steam in.
And they all start signalling.
So we had a lot of the N word and stuff. I mean, we were riding the fader, so most of it didn't get out. A couple got let out, and we edited it afterwards so that they're not there. But it was exhausting. It was relentless, and I chose for probably the first time to try and engage with them, right? Would I do that again? Probably not. It didn't have the effect that I hoped it would have. I was naively hoping. One of them was a kid, man. He's probably about 15, 16. And I wanted to speak to the boy. And I thought if we just let him shout all that stuff at us and it doesn't go out, he'll get exhausted and then I'll be able to speak to the boy. And it
felt like they just wanted to do a hit and run, and then that's relentless all night.
And we didn't get there, and it was awful. And we finished the show a bit early, and I was kind of all right, but Catherine was more upset about it, and we were able to console each other. But then you tweeted, you saw that kind of hullabaloo, and you tweeted me because you're a musician and you do stuff online, right?
Yeah, I like on Twitter. I noticed it on Twitter. If I go live, you'll get someone popping up going, "Look at this, that bastard," or "Look at this." I had one guy. He was saying, "Smoking drugs, are you?" What was it? So he was going, "Smoking drugs. You're good at that, you lot," and then started saying about anger issues and basically, I feel like you got people that feel very small in these actual real times right now, and they're being empowered in this really snidey way. And like when you try and engage them, they're not actually looking for engagement, mate.
No,
that's
that
why
make
they're
you a
on.
human being.
Pardon?
Because that would make you a human being to them. You're just a target.
I think like the other thing as well is like it's become such a trigger that just the ability for certain oppressed people to be able to shout racist things, it makes them feel like they're breaking, they're not being told what to do anymore. They just have the balls to do that. And unfortunately, you only get those balls online. Whether you like it or not, this country is full of very angry working class white people, and they're being told by their government that all this and that's the problem, and they haven't got and they're doing these horrible things.
The anger is genuine. I think the anger is genuine. I think a lot of the anger is just, but you're right. They're being told by, I think, certainly elements of the government, and then you've got your people like your Fox, your Lawrence Fox, and your Farages, and the Tommy Robinsons, all that.
Julias, you
Julias, you got it. And they're saying the reason that you are suppressed, white working class, is because of the black people, it's because of the blacks and the Muslims and the Europeans and the Polish, and so the hatred is being. That's always the way. Historically, that's how it's worked.
But it's a distraction. It's a distraction because
it's a distraction while they're getting their pockets raided.
Exactly.
Like, you look the other way while I look through your pockets, mate, and feel your dick while I'm at it.
Well, sir,
I mean, the way you put it, we can't argue with that, really, can we?
Well, they're having a right grope, aren't they, at the moment?
They are, and it sounds more fun than it actually is. Oh man, I'm sorry that happens to you. That's crap.
No, look, listen, I'm 38 years old, and I remember when I couldn't walk anywhere in this village I'm from in Nottinghamshire without seeing NF written on bus stops and all of that. So,
didn't you think that we'd won? I naively thought we'd won, and we turned it around, and it's fashionable again,
exactly.
man.
I thought our generation was going to be the one to stamp it out. I thought we knew.
Before you know it, mate, they'll be doing those. Can you remember they used to go and run into like corner shops and stuff, and can you remember all that in the 80s and 90s? They'll be doing that again, mate. It's going to turn into Brazil. This is over here. Honestly, it's going to be the haves and have-nots, and these little like crew mentality. You think like cause is going to get more and more prevalent in our society. I really believe it. So we just got to know where our friends are and try and do that.
I tell you what's new though. You say, it's white working class who are feeling that life has been unfair, and they're being told that the reason it's unfair is that what's due to them is being taken by other people. But I'm finding it really shocking that we're hearing from quite posh boys. Like, we're talking who should really know better, and I'm sure their mothers would be horrified the way they're talking. But it goes hand in hand with this new kind of macho. In that it's not just the hatred isn't just directed towards people of colour. It's also about making homosexuals feel like they're less than, and women feel like they're less than, and we're all being clumped together. And I think really it's about them feeling rattled that all of a sudden the world that they were told was owed to them is being shared out.
Yeah, I think so. I think you bang on, and like that sense of entitlement is hard to die. It's hard, like. I just look at people like Boris Johnson. I didn't realise that they tried to do a thing with this school. I only read the headline on Twitter where they was banning like dreadlocks or afros and all that. That's mad when you've got a prime minister that has a hairstyle the way he moves. Like that just shows you like this on a little. It can be tiring, especially what you said few minutes ago. Like I thought we'd won, but I think that the narrative was won by like a more kind of centrist left-wing media throughout the mid-90s to now or whatever it was, and these angry guys like Nick Ferrari and that they've now got the mantle. You know what's sad? Watching Nick Ferrari interview Boris Johnson. That is the dynamic of that.
I struggle with that. I can't hear very many of the questions because his tongue is so far up his anus.
It's incredible that a grown man. as if you've got kids and you're letting your kids watch you move like that with another.
But here's the thing, Liam. Right? I now think. This is how bad things have got. I now think Nick Ferrari is kind of central when you compare it. You say to Julia and Mike Graham and these other, these people, and we've got GB News coming. Oh my God, Ferrari now seems quite tame compared to a lot of what we've got going on now.
Yeah. Do you think Julia is doing this more for the money than she is for the attention?
I don't know why she's doing it, but I know she believes it because I've had conversations with her on and off air where she said stuff. I was on Sky News with her years ago, and it was we were reviewing the papers, and it was when, I don't remember the name of the kid, but a 4-year-old refugee little boy was washed up dead on a beach, and anyone with a heart would go, this is terrible, this is a tragedy, what can we do, how do we stop this happening again, and she just went, well, of course it's the parents' fault, the parents did this,
oh my
the parents
days.
did this. This is on the thing. Then we went to a break, and excuse my language, I turned to her and I went, because she carried on saying it in the break, and I went, you are an effing disgraceful human being. And she carried on and she carried on, and the cameras were off, right? And it was just, this is what you really, really believe. This, you're not doing this as an act now. It was awful, man. And those people believed that stuff. And on her show, she now gets Lawrence Fox on all the time. Dig God!
Hey, you know that guy, yeah? I didn't know he released a charity-sounding single. That cracked me up, mate.
He's released 2 albums. He's released 2 albums.
that one, mate. That did me. That one did me. Oh, it's so crap.
And of course, he's not been on Top of the Pops because of the liberal media that's preventing his music from getting played.
God.
Liam, come on and play some songs one night.
All right, mate. Where do you? I'm in London.
You're not coming to my house.
Have you got a computer?
It's COVID. It's a global pandemic. Have you not heard of it? Where does this go?
Do you want to do it on a Zoom?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I just forgot. Well, I can do it down on my computer. Yeah, like
do it.
Zoom
Do it on a Zoom, right? I'm going to DM you on Twitter with my email and stuff. Do it on Zoom. Mandy's posting your Twitter link in the chat, and I've checked it. When we had a little chat, I went and have a look. He's brilliant.
Yeah.
Come on the Zoom, and then at some point, maybe even this year, we'll come and do it in your house, or you come and do it in my house. I'm just out in Aylesbury, because we'll be able to do that soon. Have like guests and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be wicked, mate.
It'll be wicked, man. And we're getting raided. Thank you, Bite My Thumb. But let's do something. Let's do something on a Zoom, or and how I'm guessing. Well, I'm guessing you haven't been able to work for a year.
Yeah, I mean, I'm lucky that I've had I get royalties because I get played on the radio. So regarding royalties, has been blessed. Not blessed like I'm happy, but at least that came in.
Yeah, you got a few quid.
Obviously, the gigs, it's been tragic, but I've just had my gig at the Jazz Cafe rescheduled for July, so I'm happy about that. And hopefully I'm going to get the vaccine.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, and then hopefully I'm going to get the vaccine as soon as I can, just so I can get out there. Do you know what I mean? Get back with the people, playing music. That's what it's all about, man.
That sweet vaccine. Sunday, the 4th of July. Catherine, should we go and see Liam Bailey at the Jazz Cafe?
That sounds pretty sweet.
We're going to get some tickets. We're going to come and see you, man.
Big up, mate.
I want to come and see some music.
Send me that email and that, and we can arrange for me to come on and do you a couple of songs.
Nice one, man.
That'd be very cool.
Nice one. Thank you, Liam. Thanks for calling in. It's nice to talk to you, mate.
You too, mate. See you later. Bye-bye, both.
Ta-ra. Nice guy.
I love the Nottingham accent. I lived in Nottingham for 3 years. I was studying there for 4, but I was away for a year, and it's a really tricky accent to do. I can only do one sentence in Nottingham, which is, I've got no money now, but will have ended week. Hooray! Pause for applause. Thank you.
I just remember we got Bite My Thumb. We got rated. Thank you so much. We missed that because we were in the middle. We didn't miss it. We were in the middle of a chitty chat. Thank you. I hope you had a great stream. I enjoyed. There's a lovely little sort of trailer video of yours going around. It's bloody delightful. Mm-hmm. Oh, I got to play some adverts. This is turning into one hell of a goddamn show. This is one hell of a goddamn show, is all I can say to all the ladies and gentlemen out there and the boys and the Gus in the hood. I'm keeping my hand up. Should we book some tickets for Liam Bailey?
Yeah. Titan Harrison saying, see you at the Left Lion, Kath. Bag of nails, I expect it there anymore.
Ground floor tables.
That'll Lenton Arms.
Let's get a restaurant table.
Let's do it. It's going to be like Narina all over.
Oh, let's get a restaurant table and I guess get dinner. Oh no, this downstairs. I don't want to sit upstairs.
I think there's only.
All right. The show tickets. Downstairs. Let's get some. Is it not? Is it downstairs seating? I want to go downstairs. Well, hang on a minute. Maybe I don't want to go and see this guy. Who else is on? No. No. All right. I've never been to the Jazz Cafe.
I haven't, but I have heard of it.
All right. Let's have two up here. Here we go. Let's have these two. Table 5. Table 5. Price per seat. I'm not a robot. We're booking tickets to a gig. Yes, mate.
Do you think we'll actually get to go?
No.
Here's the thing. I don't dare believe anything at the moment. Do you? I'm kind of, my enthusiasm is permanently curbed.
I am happy to, and I get the seats, you get the food? All right, I'm over. I'm going to have a dessert and a starter and a main course. What's my phone number these days?
I don't remember.
It comes up now if I type that. There we go.
That one.
It's that one. The tickets. Receive my tickets from Ticketware, but don't want any updates, please. We're booking tickets to go and see a show. This is awesome. If he doesn't get me up on stage, you can go, ladies and gentlemen, I want to start the show.
After what you said about his singing at the beginning when he gave you a bit of Celine.
Mate, I hope he practices. He's out of practice. Ladies and gentlemen, the Jazz Cafe. I'd like to start the show. We get a couple of very special guests in the house tonight. Two friend of mine.
Why is he talking like that? It's from Nottingham. Karen V says in the 80s in Nottingham, the grown men called each other duck. And loved it. I loved it. Yes, they did. I remember because I did languages at Nottingham, and the Spanish assistant, who was from Spain, said, I went to the shop the other day and the man called me duck and also called me darling. Should I be worried? And we went, no, that's standard procedure. They say, hello, darling.
Ladies,
no, not darling. How do they say it?
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to stop the ducky darling better because we got a very special guest in the audience tonight. Very good friend of mine, very famous guy. You may remember him from the 11 o'clock show. Also, he's still some service in Amsterdam. Give me a few. More importantly, he saved at least 3 people's lives, although he only gets the credit for saving one. He saved 3 people's lives, although he only gets the credit for saving one. But actually, he saved at least 3 people's lives, and that's not including the alcoholics that he directed towards Alcoholics Anonymous. He saved 3 people's lives, but he only gets the credit for 1 life. I'd like to invite him up on stage. I'd like to invite this guy up on stage. He's a good friend of mine. And I'd like him to come up on stage, and I'd like him to sing Red, Red Wine, the UB40 version with me. And please, let's jump. A big round of applause, please, for Mr. Iain, please, everybody. This uncle is mental. Red. We have a full stop. Sorry. 2, 3, 4. Red, red wine.
Okay.
It goes to you. You know after that's a Neil Diamond song, right?
Well, no, it wasn't. That wasn't the lyric.
You know after it was a hit by UB40, Neil Diamond would sing it reggae style in concert.
No, why?
And he would do a rap. Let's find Neil Diamond's rap.
Not a rap.
Neil Diamond. Now, I'm going to see if I can remember the lyrics to Neil Diamond's. I think it went, I'm not going to do the voice. Red, red wine make me feel so fine.
Oh, God.
Something
red, all the time.
Red, red wine make me feel so fine. Red wine, Neil Diamond.
White lad in the 80s trying to rap.
Red, red wine make me feel so fine.
Before snow broke that boundary.
There we go. Let's find it. It will be. Here we go. It'll be in here. This will be.
Monkey Boy says you keep me rocking all the time.
Yeah. Oh. Let's get to the rap, the UB40 rap.
I have sworn my hand that makes me forget. Red wine, yeah.
Indigo Spiral says UB40 are amazing live. First of all, which UB40? Secondly,
No, that's
Close to me.
You know, the last time, remember that? The last time Denny Lane, who wrote My Love Kintyre with Paul McCartney, was in Wings. The last time I said, when was the last time you saw Paul McCartney, Denny? We went to a UB40 concert together. That was the last time they saw each other.
God.
You remember when we interviewed him? Here we go. Yeah!
Paul McCartney's fond of a reggae version, though, isn't he? Bloody
Paul
hell.
McCartney reggae. Seamoon. Seamoon.
Is he singing Seaman?
Here we go. Here comes the rap.
It's tearing apart.
I'll turn this down because we don't want to get done. Over. Here we go. Break it down. Just gonna break it down.
My blue,
Here we go. Break it down.
that red wine.
Break it down in a second. Any second now. Breaking it down.
That red wine.
No, it's not. You missed it.
I have sworn no man won't go like you.
No, it doesn't do it in that version. Stay with me.
Oh, gosh.
Stay with me. 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 Let's have this one. Here we go. It'll be red wine in here. Crunchy green on a sweet Brooklyn. I am a forever blue jeans. Red wine. Where's red wine on here? Holly. Street life. Beautiful. Loving it. Play me Joe. Like the love for night time. Remember before dark. Don't go out there. Pretty red wine. Nope. Okay. So we're just going to go to the live albums from the 80s. Hot August Night 2 it'll be on. Hot August Night 2 it'll be on. Hot August Night. Here we go. This will be it. Here we go. Here we go. This is it. This is more reggae.
Not too long ago, a group called UB40 recorded one of my songs. Took it all the way to number one.
Hello, Kid Buck.
We're gonna do it for you reggae style tonight. Hope you like it.
Oh, hang on a minute. I've got a button.
Something like this.
Hang on. Please let me have this button. Hang on. We can do it. This is going to be great. I don't. Hang on. Bear with me. This is going to be so good.
Slick. This is slick. This is the slickness you came here for, right? Came for the laugh, stayed for the slickness. Right.
Hang on. This is going to be good. We're going to go to the. This will be flipping
really
great.
How good on the scale of?
Oh, it's going to be. We're going to tie.
Good.
We're going to tie it all together in a big bow,
Aww.
pendulous bow. Hang on, bear with me. Honestly, you're going to love it. I'm going to love it.
Yep.
I'm going to love soon. So we go here. Just need to look for one that says.
Very exciting.
It is exciting. Oh, I just saw it. I've got to go through like 300 sound. If I type it in here, will it come up?
T Green says Lighthouse Family are worse. I don't know what you're referring to, but you're probably right. Second only to the beautiful South.
I won't go down the reggae route.
Right, okay.
Knockers are better.
No.
We're talking about these things, and
Okay.
I love
What the
this
hell is
one.
going on
This is
here?
good.
And I can't help you with this one, Mook. He sent in a word which is cocksmudger. Please would you check the origin? My grandfathers say it goes back to old sailors carrying a small Bible with them, and when annoyed, they would, with God, they would peel back the page and rub the tip of the penis against the holy words, smudging the words with the cock.
Okay, I think that's enough of that, Anna Rayburn. Right, okay, so this is going to be good. This is going to be good. You're going to like me now. You're going to like me. You're going to like me. It's all about me being liked by you guys. Are you ready? So, if you remember, okay, so here we go. So this is Neil Diamond. This is Neil Diamond.
Took it all the way to number one. We're gonna do it for you reggae style tonight.
I won't go down the reggae route.
Nice.
Kimber Coyler said there's this game on VR called Floor Plan 2. I don't know if you've heard of it before, but I've finished it. Now, have you seen Floor Plan?
No, what's it about?
You're in a lift,
Yeah.
right? And you have to go to different levels. Come on here. You have to go to different levels and like collect stuff and then go to another level and solve puzzles. It's really difficult. It's only just come out. And I was looking for, one of my kids was looking for a walkthrough for it. No walkthroughs, because it's only
You're
just
on
come
your
out.
own.
It's only just come out.
So that-
Kimbo Colab has done it.
That's a flex right there and worthy.
Respect. Right, here we go. So let's get to the rap in this.
Hope you like it.
Hope you like it. Imagine you're doing a concert. You go, here's a song. Hope you like it. It's Neil Diamond, you know.
They're going to like it.
I didn't like this. This is when I would go for a pee in a Neil Diamond concert.
Goes something like this.
It goes exactly like this.
Red,
Right, we get the rap.
diaries won't go.
Here we go. No.
Time leave my head on. Forget red wine.
Red wine feels so fine. Here we go. What did he say?
No, let me be alone.
Here we go. Break it down. Break it down. Here we go. Break it.
Jeez Louise.
Red wine make me feel so fine. Hear it on the radio all of the time. Even if the words seem to turn around wrong, I don't care 'cause they're playing my song. Oh,
Okay.
yes. You know.
Okay. There's a different rap.
Even if the words even turn out wrong, I don't care because they're playing my even.
Well, I want to hear. That's not the original. That's not the original rap that he
What, he
did.
did it more than once.
He does a better rap.
Pete is right, because what the song was always missing was a rap break.
Because he then goes, because there's another rap where he goes, and I can't find it. I'm not going to fall too far down that rabbit hole, although I'm tempted to. Let's go for Red Wine, Neil Diamond live. Let's just get all of the live versions out, right? I've got to see them all. From Hot August Night 3, no, we've been there. Play Me, no. Hot August Night, the 40th Anniversary Deluxe, no. Live in America.
Or Live in America. It might be an instruction.
He does, doesn't he? He does. This is it. This.
You sure? Because I feel like I've heard this song 3 times now, and each time it's got
There's a better
progressively
rap.
worse.
There's a better rap.
Red.
Oh, sexy.
This is great, this version, because he starts singing it normal, and then he goes, I don't know how, but then he reggaes it up. Here we go. But he does a line about UB40 in one of the versions, and you have to hear it, please.
How is it possible that you know the song and I don't?
Well, because you're not very well at the moment, Neil, and we respect you.
Red. Why? And why?
There you go, he reggaes it up. Here we go. Here we go. Red wine did this.
I was wrong. And I find
Has he gone country now?
It was originally country. Now he's going to go reggae. Take it up a bit. Take it up a bit. He might not do the rap in this version, in which case we've got... He doesn't...
We don't have to listen to it again.
I think...
No, we give up, I think.
The fans...
No?
Here we go.
Keep it special.
There we go. I mean, it's not a great song anyway. Here we go.
My blue heart.
There's that again.
I'm feeling better already. I think a
This is the second glass of red wine. Starts to feel like this.
Here we go. Does he do the rap in this? He's got to do the rap. He's got 2 minutes to film. You've not lived until you've heard him rap about UB40. This could be it.
No memories won't go. Time makes me forget. Don't let me.
I don't think he does it.
It's my blue.
Red wine make me feel so fine. Dibby 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 do. Even if the words aren't understood. Oh, right, let me just please.
Oh no! Come on, please, no time. Time at the bar, please. Time at the bar.
What we're gonna
no
do,
more red wine for anyone.
No, what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do one more thing, right?
No, please, no.
One more thing. We're going to play the one we found.
We're all sorry. We're all sorry. Can we stop this now?
I'm ADHD, and this is what it's like in my head all the time. Come with me.
I know. You're putting it
raised,
to
Jim.
my head.
So we're going to play this, and I will finish his rap. Okay. Then we're done.
Red wine make me feel so fine. Hear it on the radio all of the time. Even if the words seem to turn around wrong, I don't care 'cause they're playing my song.
It's like red wine make me feel so fine. Hear it on the radio all of the time.
Yeah, I know.
Even if the words come out wrong. With you be 40, we be number one.
We be, do we?
We be number one.
Sweet Lord.
Now, speaking of...
Has anyone got a bit of a red wine headache?
We're going to get so done today, but we're going to do it because I found this great album.
Oh, you did?
I found a great album, right, today. I wonder if there's could you just look on your YouTube and see if there's a video of this?
Please, God, let there
This is
be.
great, right? So we were on the phone today, and I was...
Which one am I looking at?
Live at the Royal Albert Hall. It's like greatest hits live at the Royal Albert Hall. This is Michael Ball at the Hall.
Balls in the halls.
Actually, I don't want you to see what the song listing is.
No, because it's part of the joy of it.
Part of the joy.
The selection process. Right, stop.
What's that noise?
Car.
Was it?
Yeah. Michael Ball at the Royal Albert Hall. Sounds like part of that bloody rap. Yes.
The whole concert. No, I want the whole concert. No, the whole concert. No, the very
The
best
very
Michael
best
Ball.
Michael
Forget
No. I think this is just.
No. Click on that and let's just see.
It's not a concert film. It's
It's the record. It's the
a
record.
rip-off.
Michael Ball. Okay, it's a rip-off. Right. So we found it's raised. It's hard to. It's raised. So we would.
There's some highlights.
We were dicking around, right, and I found this Michael Ball, the very best of Michael Ball.
The highlights are only 3 minutes 55.
The very best of Michael Ball. I like Michael Ball a lot. I was surprised he was married to not Sandy Shaw.
No.
The young woman who used to...
I'm not sure they're married. They're long-term
They're
partners.
lovers. They used to present Ready, Steady, Go. Let's not look at the chat. What's the name?
I don't know. I wasn't around for Ready, Steady,
No,
Go.
was I? I wasn't around when Jesus was about, but I've heard of him. Ready? What was her name? What's her name? Not Sandy Shaw. Kathy McGowan. They're
Kathy
partners.
McGowan.
I didn't realise. Isn't that amazing? I'm surprised. But so we found this album, right? It's Michael, the very best of Michael Ball, in concert at the Royal Albert Hall. Well,
Here's the extra ball you were looking for in the Albert Hall.
Balls in the halls. And I like Michael Ball a lot, right?
Hitler only had one, and the other one is in the.
So this is how his concert starts. It's a double album, right? It goes on for an hour and 16 minutes, almost as long as Red Wine. Here we go. So this is how it starts.
So how does he open?
This is great. This is Michael Ball. This is the concert.
What's happening?
Who's
I was thinking he's been lowered from
Is
the ceiling.
he trying to call people, or are they trying to call him?
I'm imagining him in a phone box.
As Michael Ball, let me into the Royal Albert Hall. I've got a concert to do.
Because he's about to put a call out for some very specific stuff.
Maybe it's like all of his past friends can't call him because he's famous.
No, it's a creative intro to this song.
Here we go. This is the first song.
My heart out waiting for somebody to call. Dialed about 1,000 numbers lately.
What? Can you not
He's
hear it?
singing. No, he's talking. He's singing about phoning.
Yes.
Okay.
Why don't you listen to me, Linda?
Back to the hot stuff.
Rang the phone up the wall.
We can hear you go. He's just walked on stage. You can hear the moment he walks on stage, right? Because he's not on stage, not on stage, not on stage. You used to hear him off stage, voice off stage.
Dialed about 1,000 numbers lately. Almost rang the phone up the wall.
Walks out there.
Won't somebody answer? Won't somebody answer my
So that's how he starts. You start a concert. Mysterious, slow, enchanting. What's happening? Is he coming out? Is it magic? Are the druids? What's happening?
And then he starts whipping those grannies up.
And he kicks in. Right? So it's like, and anyone knows. You're doing a 90-minute concert, right?
Not a dry seat in the house. Song 1.
Doing a 90-minute concert. You go in with 3, 4 up-tempo songs.
Oh yeah.
Right. So he's gone in with hot stuff. He's got this right. Ooh,
And then you want to keep the energy
yes, you
up.
want 3 or 4 fast songs. This is.
Yes.
By the way, I think
That ended like that.
I think every song he does ends with him going. So that's the end of hot stuff, right? So that's track 1, right? So he's got to keep the momentum going. Right, so that's it. Keep the momentum going. Keep him going. Maybe even go up a bit. Let's even go up a bit. Here we go.
Thank you. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Welcome.
Oh. Sit down then.
He's doing the beautiful South version of Everybody's Talking.
I don't hear a word they're saying.
Then we go to track 3. Track 3, okay.
I'm guessing it's so that the pacemakers don't all kick in.
Yeah. So then he goes to this, right? So then he does that. And you go, okay, all right, okay.
Everybody's talking about
me.
Pause for applause.
Okay, so he does that. He slows it down even more.
What? How can you possibly slow it down?
Slows it down even more. Thank you for the bits, Vix. For Kath's performance. Well done.
Love on the Rocks.
Neil Diamond. Right, so then he...
That reminds me of
such a great album.
Me and my friends went to Hunstanton, right, and stayed in a caravan. We went to 2 couples. It wasn't that kind of caravan. It was, but we went, and they have this thing. There's a caravan site called Searles, right? And they have.
I forgot to bat my swings.
And they have an entertainment team, and we went to the entertainment hut. I'm going to call it. It was like the club. And we had to wait for everyone to... We were hoping that the people with babies were going to move out and then the adult fun could begin. Not that kind of fun. But
are you ever going to finish?
But it turns out the adult fun and the children's fun converges, right? It's all night. You take your baby, you change his bum on the table.
Oh.
People are waiting to sit down. It's like, do you know what? I'm fine. We're going to stand up. Anyway, so then the Searles girls came on. They did It's Raining Men.
Yeah.
And there was a solo male performer, right? And they brought out a rock for the Searles girls to do the Lion King. And they had, I'm telling you this, they had cutlery strapped to the fingers to be the Lion King.
Oh, that is clever. That is clever.
But then they left the rock out. There was dry ice.
Oh.
And then I think his name was something like Pete Van Starshine or something.
Pete Van Starshine.
He mounted the rock and gave us Love on the Rocks. And it was a touching moment. It was a touching moment.
This is such a great... Whoever
I nearly dropped my Blue Wicked.
So we get the end of Love on the Rocks, right? And then it goes... It's classic. We're not going to play the whole concert. Here we go.
Now, all I want is a
snog.
God, that's why it stopped. It was
a snog.
It's not even
Right.
through the first phrase.
So Love on the Rocks. So he's slowed down. He's got to pick up the pace a bit now. He's got to pick up the pace. That's the end. That's track 3. Got to pick up the pace. Pacing, Michael. Pacing.
What are you going to do now?
This is great. This is great. This is great.
Right,
Ready?
Get rid of the dry ice and roll the cliff back. Oh God, no, leave it out. I mean, this is even slower than the original, right?
higher you build your barriers, the taller I become. The farther you take my rights away, the faster I will run. You can deny me, you can decide to turn your face away. No matter, 'cause there's something inside so strong. I know that I can make it, though you're doing me wrong, so wrong. You thought that my pride was gone. No, no. Something inside so strong. Oh, something inside so strong.
So he does that, right? And then you think, there's no. So that's track 4, right? He's got a great voice. I would love.
Oh, my mum would love this.
Oh, I'd love to.
And I'd love to go with her.
Someone said, I know you're not going to want this, but I got a spare ticket to go and see Michael Bull. Yes, I'll have it.
Would you go to see Daniel O'Donnell?
No.
I'd find that frightening.
Kimbo Cola says, I like that music. And Karen says, I hired an Erasure tribute act once. They were fantastic.
I bet they were.
Right. So then it's slow song, slow song, slow song, slow song, slow
Oh my
song,
God,
slow
you
song,
even
slow song, slow
The Way
song,
We
slow
Were.
song. Then we got 4 songs at the end. We're going to work backwards, right? The last song, Love Changes Everything, of course.
Of course, his big hit.
Before that, Blues Brothers medley, right? But the track 13 and 14. This is how things pick up, right? This is track 13. Okay, now listen to this. This is great. This is so great. This comes out of nowhere.
Oh yeah.
It's nice to know we're among friends.
It's nice to know we're among friends. That's the song. It's the theme tune to the show and the song I'm going to sing next.
It's Friends.
It's nice to know we're among friends because I'm going to sing the theme tune to the song of the show Friends by the Rembrandts. It's nice to know we're among friends.
It's nice to know we're among
What's
friends.
your phone number, TLNA? Says someone who...
It's on the screen. We'll take the phone calls in a minute. I'm having fun with this. It's nice to know I'm among friends.
It's nice to know we're among friends. You know this, I want you to sing it.
You know this.
Michael, we paid £25.
You sing it.
So no one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke, your love life's the old way. Seems like we're always stuck in second gear. Well, it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. I'll be there for you when the rain starts to pour. I'll be there for you.
So look at we're amongst friends because of the song I'm singing now to you.
There for you, 'cause you're there for me too. Still in bed at 10, your work began at 8. You burned your breakfast so far, things ain't going great.
Okay, but now the concert's really rocking because he goes from this into the greatest Michael Bull song of all time, and you know what that song is, right? You know what that is. Here we go. Just go on the theme of Friends to this. Don't even pause. Just keep going. Let's just go now.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh yeah. Another week, another day.
Don't know the words.
I don't know the words, but there is a great performance of this on YouTube. It's a flipping great album, but too many slow songs. But there is a great performance of him doing that because he comes out. Have I watched this with you, or did I just watch it on my own a lot?
Yes.
He comes out and it's that, or he might
One
even kick.
step at a time.
It's flipping great. One step at a time. I think it's the Eurovision performance. I don't think it's Wogan. This is it. Oh, this is flipping
look
great.
at the look. He's got a roll neck. He's got
It
a
looks like
jacket.
Paul Ross.
Yes.
Let's have a look at this.
He's got
Look at
shoulder
this.
pads, he's
This is
working
great,
it.
man. Here we go. One step at a time. I think he might even throw the microphone.
He better.
In a bit where he's not singing.
He's a showman, Ian. He's a showman.
Dirigent Ronnie Hazelhurst.
Ronnie Hazelhurst. It's waar, Ronnie Hazelhurst. He comes walking down the stairs. Here we go.
What's that?
Slow. There we go. That's it. Fuck yes.
for Harry and St George. I will sing this.
Thank you, Marizzle, for the gifted sub. I will sing this for the Queen.
One step at a time.
Yeah, run.
Ooh,
You better run.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes.
Hey, look. Oh, God, sorry. I thought this was Michael Ball. Instead, it's the fella that used to present Watchdog, isn't it? What's his name? Got bipolar now. Had a dog. Written a book about it. Was on the One Show. 5 Live Breakfasts. Scottish fella. Does big band music. Came round to my house once. Looked at my car.
Oh, Nicky Campbell.
Thank you very much indeed. It's Nicky Campbell.
Should have said friends with Kate Robbins.
He looks a bit like, not Paul Coyer. I had a very, speaking of Paul Coyer, I met Paul Coyer.
You know a lot about Nicky Campbell.
I do, yeah. I met Paul Coyer, and now Paul Coyer, right, used to host Pebble Mill at 1. And I had a bootleg video of him interviewing Mike Love from the Beach Boys about, Mike Love did an awful version of Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell Rock. And I saw Paul Coyer at something, and I did some awards thing. I went, all right, Paul, nice to meet you. I had a video of you interviewing Mike Love from the Beach Boys. And oh, yes, that was when he was very poorly and was out of it. And it turned out he was talking about...
Where's he from, Paul Coyer?
Scottish. He was talking about Brian Wilson, and I was talking about Mike Love. Anyway, here we go. Anyway, Nicky Campbell. Michael Campbell.
Everyone pump
one step at a time.
Spin of the hand, spin, punch.
Oh yeah! Ooh yeah! Another week, another day.
That's like me in bed with this me in bed. It's like me in bed. I look like that in bed.
When I call your eyes,
He's beautiful. Look.
in the arms of another.
Look at those backing singers. Wow, proper backing singers.
Have they got suits on?
Well, they're representing the Queen. They're doing Harry and St George. Oh, he was playing the air crystals.
He did it first as well. He did it in the first bit as well.
He's playing the air crystals.
I think he's actually playing them.
He is. Of course, it's like the Jean-Michel Jarre. Thank you, Toad.
Crazy Michael Bowles, what are you doing? There's no air crystals there.
Because you look at the air crystals, like, there's shit all over your literal feces on your walls. You've got some on your face. You are crazy. And I don't mean in the good way. I mean in the bad. You got poo.
Oh, God.
There's poo on this chair. Oh, Michael, come on, man. You got to put yourself together, mate. You're crazy.
Night after night, I'm waiting.
How did this not win, says Mark Goldsmith? Have you never watched Eurovision?
How is he allowed to enter when he's clearly, judging by his accent, from the United States of America?
You see that I'm wrong.
So someone's written in the top of the screen, off.
Get off. It's the Queen. Oh, get him off.
Then you tell me that I'm coming.
I don't
What are
want
you
to
doing there?
I'm worried that my kids might be in the chat, but this is his.
You say that I'm wrong. Then you tell me that
The ready, steady, gone.
I'm not too strong. One step at a time. What risk to put this love on the line?
I can see little Mike. Look.
Again, can't believe that it's true.
This is a great song.
One step at a time. One step at a time. One step at a time.
Sensible chords.
5 backing singers to carry that vibe. Let's just take it to this is great. I mean, this is just too good. Look at that.
The court shoes.
Can't believe that it's true now. One step at a time. 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 One step at a time.
Yes.
It is very, very white, Karen. You're absolutely spot on. Great times there. Great fun.
The olden days.
The olden days when music was good. Because
what we did was we removed all the soul from it so it'd be more palatable to more people.
A plane is missing its cabin crew, says Captain.
And we added polyester.
I enjoyed
shoulder
that.
pads.
I enjoyed that a lot. Well, that's all the show.
We spent all our fabric on jackets then. The skirts were tiny. Yeah. The jackets were capacious.
Let's take some calls. Let's take some calls. And here's what we're going to do for a bit, right? Take some calls. And you've really got... Is there a way... I tell you what I'd like.
Go on.
Is there we might be able to do it tonight, but St. John's here or no? He'll say no, but he won't be able to tell me how to do it. Can we get... It would be great to have like a thing, like a poll thing, right? So that we get a caller on, and if enough people vote them off, we go, right, next call, boom. And then we can just reset it instantly without doing the poll thing at the top. That's really complicated. There's got to be like an on-screen vote. An on-screen kind of voting.
Not just type off.
Sorry?
We not type off, and if we get a full
type
screen
off.
of it, if we get a full screen of off, then they're
no,
off.
Because I want graphic visualizations.
Oh God! Well, you don't want much, do you?
I want a virtual gong is what I want, Mind Serpent. A virtual gong. While we're thinking about it, let's talk about our brilliant fab sponsors who we love. 34sp.com for all of your website.
Oh, you're right.
And all of your website needs. We're going to go and build a website on there and teach you how to do radio and how to do Twitch and how to do podcasts. We're actually going to do it. It's going to be a course. You're going to have to pay money for it and get it for free. This is so 34sp.com. Talk to me.
34sp.com. Web hosting people. They will help you to set up your own website. They'll help you. You have to do it yourself. It's WordPress and it's really simple. They give you all the tools you need. If you need extra support, they're on the end of the phone and they speak human as well as geek. That's 34sp.com. Oh, use the code TLNA. You'll get 3 months free. So if you don't like it, if you don't get on with it, you can walk away, don't pay a penny.
TLNA gets you a few discounts everywhere, including this place, Surfshark. If we get the link, there we go. It's in the chat. Surfshark.deal/TLNA. Or if you go to Surfshark and use the code TLNA, or if you're on the computer, you scroll down, there's the Surfshark thing, click on it. You get a VPN. Protects your computer, makes it a lot safer from hackers and from the government that are no doubt following you everywhere that you go these days. Also means you get to watch American Netflix and American Amazon Prime, and you can watch Canadian Big Brother. All of that kind of stuff you can't really do. Hulu, all of that stuff which you can't really do. It's not illegal. It's fine. You're still paying for it. You're just going through a little bit of a back door. So use the code TLNA on Surfshark and they will help you out. Gregorian Emerson Family Law Solicitors. I know we have some more graphics and we'll bring those in tomorrow.
They take a holistic approach. They won't stir it up between you and your ex and they will try and make sure that it goes as smoothly as it can. It's a troubling time. It's a sad time and everything, but they will not make it any more difficult than it already is. Conflicts, they'll try and smooth out.
When me and my boy's mum were getting divorced, and it was like, tell the kids, just do it next week. We'll do it next week. We got to do it. So I kind of went round to their house to say, we said, boys, we've got some sad news that, but we think actually it might work out for the best. But me and your mum are splitting up and getting divorced. And we were expecting floods of tears and storming off or anger or whatever. And they kind of looked at each other. They went, does this mean we get 2 houses? And we went, yeah. Yes!
Wow.
I love my boy so much. And it was lovely. It was magic. Abbeycare.co.uk. If you're struggling with addiction, alcoholism, it will kill you. It will tear your family apart. It has effect on everyone. Abbeycare is a great place. They've got a clinic in Glasgow and they've got a clinic in Gloucester. They're absolutely fab. I can vouch for them. It's not cheap, but if you mention this show, you get 25% off. Also, if you've got private health insurance, that may cover it. If your partner has, or if your employer or your partner's employer have got private health insurance, there is a chance it may cover it. So it's certainly worth having a chat, and there is no embarrassment. Nothing to be embarrassed about in asking them. There may be embarrassment, but there is no reason to be embarrassed in saying, I got a problem, I need help. Saved my life.
Tell you what, it'll become more than apparent if you don't.
Yeah. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you to all of our sponsors. We love it. We love it. We love it. 023 286 6370. Let's start taking some phone calls. We haven't. Oh, by the way, this is our job, right? Subs, great. Thank you. You can sub to us for free. If you link your Amazon Prime with your Twitch, give us 30 seconds, chitty chat. Amazon Prime with your Twitch, then you can subscribe to us for free.
Yeah.
Thank you. If you haven't got Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to us tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Tier 3s get invited to a private production meeting. Doesn't get streamed. We might stream one at some point in the near future.
But not without everyone's say-so.
Not without everyone say so, but we might do a stream one but we'll turn off the chat just so that you get to see what kind of happens. But we wouldn't really be doing it it wouldn't be like a show. You'd be kind of like looking through the windows of a private meeting is the thing. So there wouldn't be any chat or any of that stuff.
But we come up with a lot of really good ideas in there between us, don't we? And in fact, we've got one hatching at the moment.
We've got a few good ideas. But Tier 3s this month will get invited to that meeting. You'll also get a postcard this month as well. That's just for the Tier 3s. But if you want to know the best P2PR, what does P2PR mean? I've forgotten.
It's your pound to pocket ratio.
If you want to know when you give money, there are different, with the bits and the subs, Twitch take a bit, and that's great. The highest percentage of your money that comes to us is by donations. So if you donate, let's say £100, I think if you were donate it through PayPal take like 2.5%, I think, and I think it's similar for credit cards. So we get more of your money through donations. If you're considering it's all about the P2PR.
But we're just happy for your company.
No, we want your money.
Things are tricky, we get it.
But we're worth money.
If you can't afford it.
I would suggest, if you're on your way out anyway, go out in style, give the rest of it to us.
Wow, okay.
Don't tell your wife, don't tell your kids, don't tell your husband, just give it to us. Just give us the money. That's how you do it. streamelements.com/TLNA/tip. And if you're on your computer, if you scroll down, there's a picture of a cat that's saying, thank you. Thank you, Mummy. Thank you, Daddy.
Click on the kitty.
I don't want any food. Give it to the nice man and the nice lady, please. Thank you.
So we haven't found a way of doing like an Insta vote.
No.
There isn't a way of doing
We
a vote.
haven't got the technology at
We
this
have
point,
not
have we?
got the technology. Let's take some missed calls. I suspect, we're gonna let's just take some. Let's just listen to this message actually. Okay, that's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so. Let's try this one. If you call and we miss you, I'll call you back.
I used to like Francis Raffel's Eurovision entry, and then we met. You kind of know her boyfriend, don't you?
Who's this, sorry?
Francis Raffel, who was a big deal West End star. He's going out with Craig, that nice Craig, actor,
I have
America,
no idea who you're talking
on Twitter.
about.
We had him on the...
Oh, Craig Bierko. I don't know her.
No, but he talked about her, and then I realised it was her, and I thought she was fab.
What are you talking about? Have I missed
Eurovision.
something?
I was thinking about Michael Balls, then I was thinking about Francis Raffel. Often happens.
I don't think Craig Bierko likes me anymore.
Why?
I got meerkat. I got bitten by a cat. That's not even a joke. I got bitten by a cat. You should be in bed. Hello.
Hello, Alistair.
Sorry, I was just turning you off.
It's impossible.
So have you heard the news today?
It depends what news it is. I've heard some of the news. I haven't heard all of the news.
Which
the
news?
Biggest news was scientists think that they might have made a discovery that might lead to a new force in the universe being found.
Yeah. Is it love? Please say it's love.
No. It's based on experiments with muons.
Another one? With what?
Muons.
Muons?
Yeah. Now, muons are positively charged heavy electrons.
How's it coming through there?
And I bet I'm getting voted off, aren't I?
Well, there isn't a vote, but you are by me. Flipping heck, man.
What will this do? What will the muons bring us?
Well, it may lead to us redefining the whole thing about how the universe began and everything. And also about life on Mars, which Iain's views about that are heavily questioned.
Who are heavily questioned?
Questionable.
Your
yeah, but who is it's not theory. It's I know it's the truth. I believe, for those who don't know, I don't know Why is that coming through there? Hang on. Huh? Oh, it's there.
Another one?
I believe that we come from Mars.
You believe
like millions and millions or billions of years ago, we come from Mars. Yes, I believe that. Yes, I don't even know why that's. I don't even know why that's vaguely controversial. It just makes sense to me.
But you don't know it, do you?
Well.
You seen a photograph with a toaster on it or a face or something?
Please. You don't know that we come from here. You believe it, right?
Well, I can see you. So you are there.
Yeah, we're on Earth now, you absolute bellend. Yes, we are. Yes, we're on Earth now. I'm not disputing the fact that we're on Earth now.
Okay, good.
Right.
Then we all agree.
I am disputing that I don't think we came from Earth. Where do you think we came from, Alistair?
Our mummies' tummies.
Well, didn't we sort of develop through evolutionary?
All right, and where's your evidence of that?
Well, Charles Darwin.
No. That's Charles Darwin. Okay, that's a name. Where's your evidence of that?
Fossils and that.
Don't help him.
Why?
Because it's fun. The fossils confuse.
Oh, look, come on, it's right.
Come on, it's right. Come on, it's right. You've got a belief.
It's a persuasive argument, Alistair.
You've got a belief, right? You've got a belief, yeah? But you can't. You haven't got the stones to back it up.
I've got big stones.
Right. I suspect, Alice. Go and talk to your sponsor. Go away.
Stone flexing.
Let me just fix this.
Another one?
Why is that coming through there? That should be. Which one is that? Huh? What?
What's happening now?
Hang on, I'm just trying to get that sound.
Another one?
I don't know where that's coming from. I need to. Oh, it's that. Another one. I need to change that so it doesn't come through there. Advanced properties. If I just do that, I turn that off, then that'll get rid of it altogether. Then we don't hear it. Then I just need to turn it on again.
Yeah.
And that should fix it. I should do that. And if we go there, and then we do that. Oh. Why is it
do you
buggered?
need to do this?
Yeah, I do need to do it. Yeah, I do. Why is it doing that? Yeah, I do need to do it. It's integral.
No, I said, did you mean to do that?
No, I don't know.
I'm not questioning the
It's
necessity.
integral that is done. It just worked just then. Oh, stop. I mean, if that's the quality of calls we're going to get, I'll do techie. I do techie all the time.
Yes.
I'll do techie all the time.
Well, also, they love the techie, don't they?
I do techie all the bloody time.
The evidence of the afternoon.
Ian, close up.
They love that stuff.
Ian, close up, huh? Huh? Okay, now Kath, close up, huh?
Another one?
Fixed it.
There we go.
Fixed it.
Brenda from Brighton.
Okay. I'm not doing that.
Don't do that.
0203 286 6370. Have a wiggle.
Oh.
I thought we could make that into a catchphrase. Have a wiggle. I mean, I don't quite know.
What are you encouraging them to do?
Have a wiggle.
Have a wiggle.
Have a wiggle.
Not everyone can wiggle. Everyone likes a wiggle.
I think some people may have just donated some money. Let's give these people props. Let's give them props and shout outs.
Yes, comps and feedback.
So fanciful people. Graham.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sula Magnus. Thank you.
Generosity, we appreciate it.
This is you are our favourite people. Everyone else is a belches and we don't like them anymore. Look, Liam Bailey's getting a lot of love.
So he should.
Lot of love in the old Twitter sphere there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. I really wish we could find that Darts Players' Wives, because that was such a good show. Does anyone know? No, I'm not going to fall down a rabbit hole in this, but I would like to look. There's like a website that I've signed up to. Pete, you might know the name of it. You know the one they're very secretive about people joining and stuff. Do you know what the name of that is? And I could have a little look there. Such a good show. It was a documentary about Darts Players' Wives, and the TV chaos. That's it. And kind of I can't believe we bought tickets for a gig. That's wicked, isn't it?
I know, but I'm not getting my heart set on it.
Oh, I'm there.
No,
it's happening.
I don't believe in anything anymore. I daren't hope and plan.
What is my login?
I'm just waiting to be let out.
I'm on holiday next week, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Those credentials do not match our records. There's credentials. I don't know what. I've got no idea what my login details. All right, we can't look in there. But it was a cool program just about Darts Players' Wives. I can't really remember any. I can't remember any more about it. Darts Players' Wives documentary was first shown in 2000. Yes, we know that.
Thanks for the stats. We're trying to find it.
We would like to show it in 2021. That's what I would like to show. We got Barry Manilow next year as well.
I hope he makes it.
Looks like we hope he makes it. Left each other on the way to another world.
Give us the meat. Give us the meat.
Let's wait for some calls.
Yeah.
I'm too tired. We're going to go in a bit if there's no calls.
Oh, your fingers.
My arm's aching a little bit here, but I think my fingers are okay. I think the swelling's gone down. Look, you can see creases. I got pleased because I could see wrinkles on my hands.
Yes, it wasn't like a big sausage.
Wasn't that? I'm really hoping tomorrow they say, we never need to see you ever again. We never ever to see you again, Mr. Lee. The time is done. Please, goodbye. Goodbye. I don't feel... no, I don't feel... Let's wait for some phone calls.
It's your time.
I got a great picture, Tits. Tits says seeing Elton in November if he's still around. I got a great picture of my eldest sat next to Elton John. We were at some... I don't want to give away too many private informations.
You were at a function.
We were at a function, and he was at a function. And I do remember at one point there was a bouncy castle, and I was looking around. Who's in charge of the mate? Who's in charge of the bouncy castle? The man I called mate was Elton John. He went, I think it's the guy over there.
I've seen the picture.
Elton John was at this
classic
thing,
red tracksuit,
and I really wanted a picture of him with my boy, but I'm not going to ask him for a picture. Then Elton John made the fatal mistake of sitting down, and suddenly, like a lot of mums came in. Can we get a picture out?
He was Father Christmas.
It's like, yeah, of course you can. I went, sod that. I mean, it's not the done thing. It's Elton John. I want a picture. So I got my boy said, here you go, son. Go and say, all right, can I get a picture? We're off to see your mate Brian Wilson tonight. Oh, whatever. Got a picture. Brilliant. Love it. And my kid didn't have a clue who he was. He knows now. Didn't have a clue who he was. It was great.
His autobiography is really funny.
What,
Did you say Elton John was sitting down nearby you?
Yeah.
It's very unusual because normally he's still standing.
That's just a song, mate.
Oh.
That concept, come on.
You should be in bed.
Yeah, I should actually. You're quite right. Glad to see you're on the air, the radio, as you're a radio performer.
Get on with it.
Still.
Get on with it, please.
Sure. Oh, blimey, okay. Just wondering, Kath, you got a touch of the hay fever? Not a joke, because you've been scratching and itching and sneezing this evening.
No, I sneeze a lot.
Hay fever.
I sneeze a lot anyway. I don't think it's hay fever, although I hear a lot of people have been suffering this week. But no, I've
got a cold.
I sneeze a lot. I think I've got a sensitive nosy.
I got a cold. If anyone's interested, I've got a cold.
Poor Iain.
You're a hypochondriac, though, so no one's really interested in that.
Goodbye.
According to the day.
Goodbye. Don't drop in according to though. You said it, then you said something else, then there was a gap, and then you said an according to.
That's like when reporters doing an interview say some might say this when they don't have the cojones to say it themselves.
Well, it's a great trick you could do. You get someone, you do it more in a kind of comedy interview, but Ray Davies from the Kinks, lovely to meet you. You're a tosser, you're miserable, you're unpleasant, you're hard work, nobody likes you, you're one of the most miserable pop stars of all time. A lot of people have said that about you in the past. How does that make you feel? Is that kind of... I would never do it to Ray Davies.
No, because I would
want to kiss his feet.
Also, he'd punch you in the throat. Okay, stop. You're going to go too deep.
Yes,
there it is.
Let me get it again. Go back. Okay, guys, we're in this. Let's go. Shell. Hit record. Down, digga, 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 down,
Diggy diggy down too much.
Waterloo Underground. But I don't feel afraid as long as I get on the Waterloo songs. Hey, they are in paradise. Sha-la-la. My hand is raised. Thank you. Been really good. It's hard doing this because I've got to do the mouse and stuff.
Have you seen the fella that does random internet beef and turns it into songs?
I have not seen that fellow.
Would you like to see him?
Yes, I would. How would one find?
Let me direct you to my Twitter feed, please.
Okay. Have you retweeted it recently?
Yes, today.
Can you retweet it? Can you untweet it and retweet it? That's,
all right. I'll quote tweet it. This one, Ian.
Thank you, Catherine. Please, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Can you mentionis?
This one, please. Is Catherine. Well, let's pause it. Let's pause it. We gotta drag it over here. We can drag this over here. I mean, let's have a look. I got a cold, by the way. If anyone's interested in that, I got a cold. Here we go.
Ah, my horse broke my toes. Oh dang. She weighs over 15,000 pounds. 1,500. Nope, add another zero to that. There's no way she can be that much. She got papers on her telling us her weight. The record for weight is 3,336 in England. Okay, well this horse isn't from here, Abby. You can't be calling me a liar. I've got papers in speech, and you sure don't know everything about a horse, honey. So kinda get over yourself. Calling me a liar, it's real funny, don't you think? You haven't even seen this horse. This horse is bigger and huger than any horse I know. And she 10 times the size of yours.
There's another one about a casserole.
He's
so good. Look on his feed.
He's incredible.
He's so good. Right. Let me find you the one. Down, down, down. I mean, 15,000-pound horse. I think an elephant is about 13,000.
Can we get him on the show?
Try. Down, down, down. I'll direct you to a good one.
Oh, he's in Rolling Stone magazine.
Yeah. He's hit the big time. Down, down.
I'm just reading this.
Deeper and down.
He ain't
No,
gonna
not
come.
this
He ain't
one.
gonna come on our show.
No.
He's been on the Kelly Clarkson show.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna come on our show.
Here we go. I just need butter. This is a nice one.
Okay. Here we go.
Please help. I'm out of butter. Please drop a stick at the corner of Main and 5th between 2 and 4 a.m. today, Sunday. I wanna meet people. I want new friends. No. I just need butter. Yeah, I just need butter. Butter is important to me.
Wow.
That's a great one. There's another one. Let me just direct you to this one and then.
Okay, which one?
Down, down, down. Is it this one? Yes. Yes.
Keep my name out.
This is the first one I saw.
Ooh, Caroline. Oh, keep my name out of your thin mouth. What did Caroline do? She stole my broccoli casserole recipe 8 years ago and claimed it was hers. She claimed it was hers. No, you're not talking about it. My big friend Carolyn. No, she a crazy lady. She's a rotten recipe stealing bitch. Doris.
to do the last one.
Oh, okay. Where is it?
Part one.
Here
This
we
one.
go.
This one.
Here we go.
Good evening. Is this November? Yes, it is. Please leave me alone. We are sleeping. No more contacting, please. Thanks. Appreciate you contacting me. I know I'm no longer interested. Please stop contacting me now. I will contact Attorney General if you do not stop the sex.
That's fair play. That is absolutely brilliant, isn't it? That is brilliant. I love that, man. We
Just
missed.
pulled my plug out.
We missed a phone call. Oh, I haven't got the volume down. We're in trouble here. Yep. 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 What you got for us? I mean, you called us. I'm assuming you've got something you'd like to say. You're allowed to call us, but people call when they call. They generally shut up, you rude little tosser. When you shut up, you shut up. You they can't even. They can't hear, dude. Dude.
You sound nice. You all right?
He's just called me a fat homeless and Catherine a fat ginger bee. That's what you're not hearing right now because the volume's turned down. 2240. Your phone number's being passed on to the police for hate speech. Thanks so much for your call. Bye bye.
Enjoy your night.
So okay, how did that make you feel? Genuine question, because I was thinking, should I cut off straight away? I don't know what I was thinking.
I was waiting for it to deflect onto me. It's that thing that we were talking about with Liam. Of that's the standard procedure now, isn't it?
What?
Starts with you, goes on to me, because it's how do I feel about it? He contacted us. This is how he's spending his nights.
Hasn't got the balls to answer the phone a second time. Listen, son, you're not up to it. You're a little prick. Get stuffed. There we go. Block. Okay.
I was listening to someone talking about internet trolls, and there are what's it called? There's sociopathic tendencies some people show.
I don't really care about them. Right. Let me just think. I'm going to go to bed. I'm really tired. So let's take this call from Jimbo. Let's cleanse our palate with our newest of mods. Evening, Jimbo.
Good evening. I was just ringing in. The first time since you've modded me. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your service.
How is the power sitting, Jim?
Oh, he was timing people out like nobody's business, and I approve.
Delicious, right?
I haven't had an induction. I haven't had a welcome pack.
That should be coming from the What's on the Tapes dude. Can't remember his
I'm
name.
not listening to him.
Well, he's your what we do
He's
for
your
all
handler.
For all new subs. Yeah, we give you a kind of mentor, and you got linked with What's on the Tapes. So
But
you kind of
we're in a feud.
Well, listen, I don't know if you want to be a mod or if you want to be a feudist. It's up to you. You have to. Your mod buddy is What's on the Tape. If you want to be a mod, you got to maybe. Hey, listen, Jimbo, have a think. Maybe there's a reason he's your mod buddy. Huh? Maybe there's a lesson to be learnt here.
I mean, I'd rather have Mandy or Amy.
Yeah.
Actually, not.
Well, Amy's keeps going on about how she's ill, and
Mandy's got enough on her plate.
Mandy's our queen. She's the queen mod.
We protect her from all that day-to-day stuff.
She's the queen mod. She's the queen mod, and we don't like putting her in touch with racists or potential racists. I'm not saying you are, but you might be. We don't know. So
I mean, you kind of just labelled me as one.
I kind of did. Yeah. So I just answer. You know, like the in every story, right? And I'm talking about Jesus, the Jesus story. I'm talking about the Star Wars story. I'm talking about Alexander's really bad day. I'm talking about all of those movies, the movies. The hero has to go through some really hard shiz to come out the other side. Maybe your hard shiz is Pete.
Oh,
you
God.
got to work through him.
Hang on a minute, you calling Pete Shiz now?
Oh, yeah, you got to work through him and come out through the other side of Pete. And then you be a better person. I think you might have to kill him as well. I can't quite remember how these stories work, but it's like Yoda teaching that dickhead to make the thing fly out of the mud. He is Yoda, you're the dickhead. Get on with it. All right, thank you. Goodbye.
I think that was a good pep talk.
I'm a leader. I'm a leader. I'm a leader of men. I'm a follower of ladies.
Oh, God.
Oh, don't mean like that. Oh, no, I don't mean like that. I meant like in a loving way. Like it's like 70s
Well, that's
way.
what they all say.
Okay. Hello? Who's this? Who is this, please? Ah, fuck off. I'm not playing.
It's not normal for Pete to ring up and just be surly straight away. You've got to work on that character.
Not playing your game. This is my house. She's my best friend. You're not welcome here, so go away, little boy. Here's the thing. I've done this for 20 years and she has done this for 20 years. I know that we are older than you. Our experience tells us things that your minds cannot comprehend. We will always win. Let's go and do a raid.
Not bad for a homeless and a ginger bitch, right?
By the way, that's a great title. If we ever do a 70s rock band, we're going to call ourselves Homeless and the Ginger Bitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome on stage at the Fillmore East, for the first time in this country in 15 years, Homeless and the Ginger Bitch.
One step at a time. What a prick.
It's a great... this is what I wanted to talk about earlier on.
Go on.
And I can say this now because I don't think any of my kids are here, but maybe they are here. But it's cool if they hear it, but I'm going to phrase it as though they were here. Right. So I'm going to phrase it slightly because you see my kids are here, but maybe kids listen. So we had a call on Monday, right? And it really upset me. It was a call, not a call, sorry. It was someone in the chat who was pretending to be one of the men that abused me when I was 14 years old. Okay, and I saw it, and I saw Catherine get rid of it, and I thought about it, and then I said, "Oh, I saw that. Thanks for doing that." And then I went, "Let's end the stream." And then when the stream ended, I broke down. I didn't have a breakdown, but I broke down, and I was in floods of tears, and it really upset me. It got me really there. Really upset me. And it brought up a lot of stuff, and I was saying to Catherine, I'm so ashamed. Why would someone do that? I'm so ashamed. And it was horrendous. Now, here's the reason it got to me. I was worried I was going to lose my hand. I was really tired. I was in quite a lot of pain. A year of COVID. A lot of stuff, right? And it just got me on the sweet spot. And I said to Catherine, I just want you to go. I just want to be on my own. And we had a hug. I just want to be on my own. And I cried, and I posted some stuff on Twitter, and I cried, and I got up the next day, and I felt miserable, and blah. But I worked through the misery, and I went and did some AA meetings and stuff. Right. I want to thank the person that did that in the chat. Because I thought I'd worked through all of that stuff. I think I've worked through the stuff that happened to me when I was 8. I thought I'd worked through all the stuff that happened to me from 14, 15, 16 onwards. Right? I thought I'd worked through it all. Turns out I got loads of stuff to work on that, and I've done a lot of work on it, but I haven't really looked at it in depth for a long time. And I am really grateful, genuinely, that you posted that really vile stuff in the chat. It was vile, right? You know it was vile. You got the reaction you wanted. You got me upset and all of that stuff, right? But it was horrendous. I would suggest you look at yourself and think, and just question why you would, make fun of someone's abuse that happened to them at the age of 14. But in all honesty, I don't give a shit what you think. I couldn't give a shit what you think. Really couldn't. Right? That was a scummy thing to do. You're a piece of trash, and I get run over by a bus. I don't care. But thank you for showing me, actually, I've got quite a lot of work to do around some really painful stuff, because I was carrying a lot of stuff that I thought I'd dropped off, and I hadn't. Still there. Still got a lot of shame around it. Even though intellectually I know it's not my shame, but actually I've still got quite a lot of shame around it. A lot of embarrassment about it. And also I am now talking about it on a stream where one of my kids might be in the chat. That's progress. So thank you. I did pray for you, but I also think you're a piece of trash. And I would suggest you go and have a look at why you would do that. But actually, I don't give a shit what you do, because you're a horrible, horrible person. But thank you, because I now see I've got a lot of work to do, and I'm cool again. I'll just put that out there.
I, however, would really like to hunt you down.
TOS and
make your life
and play Kaplunk with you.
I'd like to stand over you at work and let everyone know what you did. I would like to make your life as miserable as possible, but I'm better than you. We're better than you, and I don't know who hurt you, but you need to have a little look at that, because you're a flipping nightmare, and that's me being restrained in case there's a kid in the chat.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. We're doing a short stream tonight. I'm so tired. I'm so tired, but we're cool. I'm going to the hospital tomorrow morning at 9:15, and I don't think they're going to do anything as horrendous, although my arm is now really, really itchy. I don't think they're going to do... Kitley, I don't want any of that chat. Delete that message, please. Delete that message. So I think it's going to be cool. I'm planning on taking it really, really easy tomorrow. We've got quite a few hours to make up, so I might do a little stream. I might do a little hour stream tomorrow just to make up a little bit, because we're not even doing our full whack here, so we're going to be like maybe 10, 15 hours off by the end of the month. That's fine. We can make that up. I've not got a problem with that. Itchy equals healing. Well, in that case, my head is it's been healing itself for the last 6 months. Itchy equals healing. In that case, my balls have been healing themselves for the last 6 months. That's the joke.
Oh.
That's the joke. But we're back tomorrow night, 8-ish, maybe 7:30, 8, because I'm kind of enjoying getting early nights because I'm so tired. I'm going to go straight to bed now because I'm shattered. But before we do that, we're gonna... Hey, Ian, I'm following up on this. You may have thought that this was a general marketing email, but it is not. I'm sending it to you personally because I know that you will be a great addition to the Candy family. I know what having talent of your caliber would mean for our fans and your fans. We would like you to join the Candy family alongside Mia, Grammy Award-winning artist, Chris Kattan, Saturday Night Live, Mario Plummer, Shaka Khan, Dory Spelling, Miss Nikki Baby, Justine Valentina, Safariri Samuels. Please kick here to Lamar and say more. I don't think so. Thank you very much for doing. Let's go and do an awesome raid. I just want to press this button one more time. Make sure we get it out. You guys are the best, man. You guys are the best. I don't feel like I'm quite delivering top dollar, but I'm not very well. Congrats. Wow, congrats. Sorry, Nina, we're going a bit tired. But back tomorrow, probably about 7:30, 8, something like that. I see that dig peek, but I'm a cool guy. Just really tired. But I don't feel like... But anyway, I'm not going to go down there. Who gives it stuff? Let's go and do a raid. Let's go and find someone. Let's go and find your new favourite streamer. I don't know why I keep doing that. I'm getting bored of doing this voice now, so I'm going to stop doing this voice.
Just do your normal voice, it's fine.
Won't be raiding Steve Verst again after what happened earlier.
Yes. Did you realise? No.
Apparently he did later. I don't. He's a busy man. I would not hold it against him for 1 second. We raided him. I raided him earlier. He went, Dom Jolly. Come on now, man. Are you talking about?
You should be in bed.
You should be in bed. Who donated it? Someone donated us money. This was a donation. We've got to always acknowledge the donations. So it's just like passing the Run Jim, thanking you. John Harris 54. We didn't mention you earlier on. I do apologise. We did mention Graham. Did we mention you? Maybe we did.
Yeah,
we did. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That was a thank you sneeze.
Let's see. Who are these people that I've? Cause I haven't followed. By the way, I haven't followed everybody.
Oh, she looks good.
I have followed everybody. So if I was following you and I'm not following you, I just did an auto. Because when we do this every night, suddenly I end up with 200 follows and it gets a bit confusing. Yeah. The close friends at the show, I will follow you again. What's on the tapes? Who is this? This is a lady in...
Yes, I keep seeing her crop up.
Thank you so much. But as we already said, this is, I'm afraid, the last song.
Oh.
That's the last song now. So.
Okay.
Song. Oh. That's the last song now.
Whoa. Hang on. Okay.
Song. Oh. That's the last song now.
So no, we've fallen down.
Song. Oh. That's the last song now. So
no, we've fallen.
Garlic phone. Oh, this.
A topless man in denim objects to a small judge with gavel.
You want some? You want some? Perfect.
Man in jeans offers at the judge, but still no.
Fifi La Bonbon.
5C out here. Really? Bloody hell.
I love
we
those
live in the
headies.
fridge.
Kids have had
Colour.
those and they, unsurprisingly destroyed them.
It is called metallic Mythos Black. Metallic
Fifi
black.
from England, UK lover of cats.
So I don't like
Podcast
fancy.
wine.
I've had a white car. I've had
Have
a
we been
green
here before? We might have
car. My last car was black. I'm all about the black cars.
I hate black cars.
You
No, I'm
know,
not going there.
because I want to look like a G.
Oh.
Oh, that... My youngest is a
As long
great
as it
impression
isn't
of that. Oof. My name is Midas.
You got. We got your mums.
Welcome to the channel.
Yeah.
My name is Midas.
Time to buy into companies. I'm going to ask a few more questions and we'll wrap up.
Yeah, we're in.
I think I'd probably
Let's go.
Stay on, remember.
Go in and say hello if you like it.
Stood on the steak pie, I think.
Follow if you don't like it.
You don't have to announce your departure.
Just sneak out the back. Don't be nice. You're representing us. These look like some interesting people.
Potatoes, mushrooms,
Sustainable veg.
Let's go make their night.
Cheese
But
and
they
sweet
got
corn.
28. Let's. Oh look, we're going to take a
Brussels
total of
sprouts.
300. That's what it's all
They're going to
about.
love this.
cinnamon roll.
Thank you, everyone. I
and
hope
a
you've
bottle of
enjoyed it. Thank you so much.
Bottle of wine.
I love you.
The wine's the important
I love
bit.
you.
Back of cinnamon
All
rolls.
right. With.
the wine,
Okay, all right. Well,
and
lots of love. See you later. Tutty bye.
Cinnamon rolls and Western steak pie, yes.
McDonald's all the time. So